What up, guys? How you guys doing? I would have said morning, but it's still nighttime in Seattle. So, happy Friday. Sorry to be. I just woke up. I was supposed to be dashing a while ago, but I'm not a drinker in general. Honestly, wise. So after work, my boy was chilling. A customer came over, they're chopping it up. My boy, he wants some pizza. He bought some pizza. Like, oh sure, I'll be a big back. I'll take a slice. And then like, you want a beer? I'm like, I don't really drink, but sure, why not? I had like a apple cider. It was hella good, hella good. But once again, I'm not a drinker, so I had one beer and I got buzzed like a champ. So I passed out when I just woke up. I'm like, hell yeah, it tastes hella good, hella good. So I was, I was go live for an hour or two with you guys. After that, with some gym therapy, this shower therapy because being I see everything as therapy because I'm blessed as a being. And then from there, wise, just go back to sleep. And then on the weekend, do co-parenting. That's why I really don't go live on the weekends because on Sundays, chill with my kids. That's why I preach about co-parenting. Like, a relationship falls, and before y'all have kids and marriage and shit, you gotta make sure you're solid. Like, just because you have a kid or get married doesn't make life better. Like, it's temporary. And when the little one's here, man. No one has to be here type of situation, right? I mean, when I say this, you can do option A, complain about it, bitch about it, or option two, do something about it. A lot of us, which you have the right to initially, because you're just in a journey, bitch about life, like I did, right? But start your healing journey. Like, what do you do to make your life better now that you're here? Or if you want to, stay in the victim mindset, victim mentality, and keep pointing the finger at everybody in the mother but yourself, And that's the situation, especially when it comes to relationships. That's what I preach about. Because, like Buddha taught, mind and body, not knowing until I started. Once again, born as a Catholic. So when you're like religious talking, I say this, and I get it, but it'd be nice if someone's in the church, hey, check it out. Yes, Jesus, God, which that's cool, but here's the kickers: those are the spiritual leaders out there. Like Buddha, he just teaches mind and body. He keeps it very fucking simple, pathetically simple, which I've been doing for almost like 6 years, wise, right? Last year I started Buddhism, or Buddhist teachings was on Spotify, Sati Tim. So as it being like, these are my three mentors, and they don't even know that they're my mentors. So go Spotify, Johnny Chang, Religious Talk, Sati Tim, Buddhist Teachings, and then Lori Wheeler, Counseling Therapy. Yo, I highly recommend those three. Just remember this: someone's speaking, you don't have to comprehend, and they're just talking. That's all they're doing. Talk relations, mental health. Your energy is phenomenal. I love the way you speak. I'm like, once again, if does not exist, it's the past been written, but it's not ever too late. When you start the healing journey, if you can pay it forward, That's what I do. I go, hey, you don't believe me? Listen to them. Go while you're washing your dishes, going for a walk, throw your earbuds on, and just from there vibe, Especially if you guys, like with my numbers for people, 95% of the universe, you don't even know what love is. You don't even know that. I didn't know. If you knew what love was, 1,000% trust, you would not stay in toxic love, broken, coded relationship for too long. I preach about doors. You know the door is right there. You can leave whenever you want to. That is your choice and free will for both of you. On top of that, if we're adults, I keep it 1,000. Very simple. Yo, queens, that's not your fucking kid. That's an adult. Somebody has, that person potentially has parents or caregivers, So don't worry about them. Don't have the guilt that, well, if I leave him, something's gonna happen to him. Yo, stop being his baby mom. Think about his babysitter, his mother, his father, his probation. Let him fuck up. In the story, that's you go. Let her fuck up. I won't ever beg or chase an adult. I have 8 kids. I'll chase and beg my 8 kids, especially younger ones, because they don't know shit. I tell all my kids, all 8 minds put you together and teach me anything positive in life. Do not bring God, the universe, because remember this: higher source, whatever your higher source has, emotionally and spiritually, by your side. But the cherry on top, God doesn't wake up, you know what? Today I'm sad. Today I'm a bitch about my partner. No. If higher sources of love, they blessed. Like I'm blessed. I figured it out. Get real support teams. And you guys have that for me because you don't know. You haven't personal experience yet. And I'm trying to forewarn you. Like, yes, you have these feelings for a potential partner, but feelings are not factual. Once again, as beings, feelings are not factual at all. You have to comprehend your feelings every which way. If not, then be codependent people because they make you feel good. Those feelings, it's a dopamine high. It's like happiness, like excess. Rest in peace. He says, I don't like happiness. It's fake, and it's very true because it's a dopamine high. She makes me feel good. He makes me feel good. Why do you think everyone, for the most part, emotionally cheats? Not knowing. Like I'm up ahead with my partner, so she's not doing it. You know, the aka the housewife. I got the work wife on social media. I could play victim tell a sob story, and someone's in my DMs in the comments, and someone makes you feel good, right? I wish my partner spoke the way he spoke. Potentially can in due time, but both of you bumping heads for the time being. That's why everything starts with feelings. Then it goes to emotion cheating, and then it goes to the phone, social media, third party, all my tattoos. All these excuses and bullshit because you don't have control your feelings at all, respectfully. And that's why I'm gonna tell my back for probably 2 weeks from now, 3 weeks from now. Yeah, end of the month wise, I'm back. You know, I have so much on my back to do, right? So I'm gonna say, if people make you feel good, if man-made BS makes you feel good, why can't you make yourself feel good? Make them make sense. And what's the answer? Codependency, because I need people, and man-made bullshit, and what? Validation. I need people to tell me that I'm doing a good job, that I'm doing good in my healing journey, that I'm striving forward in life. It'd be nice to hear it, but here's the kicker. Let's say no one says shit to you, then what? Then what? Then chase it. Go after happiness. Happiness is temporary bullshit. Strive for joy. Joy's forever. Every day above ground, whatever makes you joyous, it's forever. Nobody can't take that from you at all. Zero. They can try to, but that's why I remember rejection is protection. It's your life. Do what makes you joyous every which way. You know, hurts people's feelings. Yo, we're fucking adults. I tell people on my one-on-ones, I'm here in Seattle. Yo, it's their feelings, not your feelings. If you want to talk about it, use all terminology. Hey, I know I hurt your feelings. I respect your boundaries. Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to elaborate? You know, do you want to talk about how it hurt your feelings? And they can say, no, cool, bet. Say, there it is. No, you don't have to. That is your choice if you will. But that lets me know you're not ready for love. What? You're not ready for love. Because the day that you want love from a partner and they ask you the same question I just asked you and they hurt your feelings the same way I just did, what will you do to the person that you love? Come from Jesus, will you crucify them? And you love them. Make that make sense. Respectfully, you know? That's why I keep it simple for everybody out there. Like, and see how they be like, man, you just like direct. I'm like, yeah. What do you want to do, sir, miss? Do you want to do years of counseling and therapy? The healing. You want to do years of the healing journey, years, and then be scared of love, and then trust and loyalty. Anybody could break it, and when they do break it, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Give them a chance or chances. That's your choice, if you will. If you decide to do chances, plural. What's your number? Give yourself a number. I'll give a person 5 chances, 10 chances. Cool. Do that. All right? And after it hits 11, then what? You said 10. They hit 11. Go for 12. Go for 13. You know? What up, dude? What's up? How you doing? How's it going? Welcome to live. And I say respectfully. My number's 3. That is. Let's say it's like, potential partner, and she's emotion cheating, which a lot of people know what emotion cheating is. I go, man, technology. You're on TikTok, all these platforms. Any platform, search bar, type in, emotion cheating. Everybody has their own definition of it, why? But it's very simple. Like, that's what I'm looking. But when you're staring gawking, like you've never seen a man or woman in your life, especially if it's your partner or you're on a date because you want to get to know somebody, a potential, and you're staring at somebody else, yeah, you're emotion cheating. You can't control your lust. For everybody out there more on the men's side, yo, test your lust, man. It's so easy. I'm in Seattle. Test your lust. I'm at the gym. Matter of fact, after this live session, I'm about to go to the gym. A lot of queens, yeah, my body, my choice, but they're wearing see-through everything. Respectfully, I say this, I'm very blunt. I just see a bunch of OnlyFans everywhere. Like, yeah, queen, you're beautiful cosmetically. Yes, lust, you're very fit, but here's the kicker. I keep it simple, which I'm going to tell them back. I date your mind. Your mind as an associate, as a friendship, especially the partnership, because your mind tells your mouth to move and have a conversation. Your mind tells your fingertips to text me, message me, every which way. The body, the vessel, the avatar is part of it, yes. And the finale is your universe. And what you do, everyday life type of situation. It's not just you. If I just date you, that's easy as fuck. But that scenario, your family's toxic, your friends are toxic, you want to party and kick it, yeah, cool. I was telling one of my homegirls, it was a scenario, let's do it together, right? Because she was telling her, her potential boyfriend's like, tripping because she wants to go with the friends. I'm like, well, you guys, you should want to talk about it. You don't have to. That is your choice, if you will. But this is what altercations start happening. Let's say he doesn't like that. That's what it's called standards. You guys should have talked about it in the very beginning. Like my situation, I don't party and kick it. I don't go out. Go scenario. If you're my girlfriend, you want to go out, do you think? I'm going to tell you that way. Do you think? But here's the kicker. Anything happens to you, especially like I told you, we're from the ghetto hoods. There is no, at nighttime, fuck no. Right now, all the zombies come out and the feet come out every which way. People that are sad and depressed, higher drunk type of situation, which I call them zombies, they're They're emotionally vulnerable type of situation. And shit happens, then what? I'm gonna just let you know, babe, check it out. Do you think have fun, be safe, but don't call me for anything. What? Do not call me for anything. Anything happens to you, your friends, do not call me. So if you do, I'll be hit you out. What do you want? Respectfully, what'd you expect? Y'all reading the Bible, going to church, positive the healing journey at nighttime? I doubt it very much. So I pray for you, that's it. She's like, you're mean. I'm like, I don't deal with toxicity. I don't date zombies, addicts, and addiction. You party, that's not my lifestyle. There is no good at nighttime for the most part, especially when I go to the clubs, bars, house parties. You have 3 energies in one fucking building. Squares, empathetic people, nice people, empathetic people, the nice guy, nice girl, quote unquote, healing journey, mental health, all that positive shit. Yeah, cool. And then you have circles, all my tattoos, all the bad boy, bad girl, fuck boy, fuck girls, the bullies, the racists, and then the worst of all of us, the zombies, the addicts, and addiction. You have 3 energies, 3 paths, 3 frequencies in one building. And who's gonna suffer the most? The squares. Your circle of zombies, they're all toxic. All of them, they're all toxic love. Especially if there's no healing journey. I just keep it simple. I don't fuck with circle of zombies. End of story. I'll be your associate. I'll be your support team. To call you a friend, once again, your environment should be good, and your people should be good, and you should be good. You should not be toxic. If you be a good person, but your family is toxic, your friends are toxic, you have a toxic environment. Oh, I won't call you a friend. I'll call you an associate. Everything will be okay. Oh, I'm blessed. Once again, I'm good. 95% of you are not good, respectfully, at all. You don't know what the healing journey is. If you're trying to do it, you think, once again, love from a person. Yes, it can come from a person, but here's the kicker. I can come in your life, and I can walk away. Anybody can walk away. That is everyone's, all of us. Our choice, free will, because that's everyone's 2 same gifts. Every which way. And that's the shit for everybody out there. It's one word. It's called rejection. Can you, as one being, handle rejection? 95% of you cannot handle rejection. Because you meet somebody, to forewarn you, it could be lovey-dovey and bullshit, but guess what? 2 years solid, God, you, Buddha, the universe, whatever both of your beliefs are, and you know what? To put fear in you, to plant the seed of fear in you as a forewarning. Did you know you both can wake up, go to work, you come back home? Yeah, you come back home first, right? The routine, all your partner shit is there, but they physically don't show up, and you call them, you're blocked. You reach out, you're blocked every which way. You reach out to the family, guess what? Your boyfriend, girlfriend doesn't want to talk to you anymore. What? Just said leave them alone. Out of nowhere, no fucking conversation, nothing. You just got ghosted. Can you handle rejection? Yeah, you've been God, the God universe is not going through the physical being, going through this bullshit. Now what we do with your feelings about it, I hear anger in your voice. I know anger well. If you know anger well, people that are angry did not talk about the healing journey at all. They bitch about life, right? Fuck her. My neck tattoo. Fuck my exes, my past pain, my toxic love, trauma, and child trauma. Fuck my anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. I'm blessed as a being. To be angry, my kids, these kids don't know better yet. And that's what I tell all my 8 kids. Respectfully, bring on your friends, bring your teachers, bring the whole school, get in line. Teach them about the healing journey. I don't give a shit about nothing I made, because middle school, high school, nor kindergarten can't teach you anything about mental health. Here's the best part. I'll be nice. Bring all your counselors from school. I guarantee you, like 95% of them toxic relationships, bitch about life. They potentially zombies, addicts, and addiction. Because you know what? They're badass teachers, right? But after hours, toxic ass relationship. They're fucking dreading home to their partner. That's the worst fucking feeling to have. To say you want love, God higher source, and you're bitching like I used to bitch about your partner. Like, fuck, it ain't the kids, it's her, it's us. But I knew about man-made bullshit. I could debate about fucking black versus white, Christians versus Buddhists. That was easy as fuck. But here's the kicker. Like, I tell everybody, I cannot debate about my relationship. Us, nope. No healing journey. Just a journey, man-made bullshit, and pray to God. You can pray to God all you want. Nothing from God higher source to believe. Once again, church is not the issue. Buddha, the Bible, the universe. You are the issue, especially as toxic couples behind closed doors. You both are the issue. Now, what are you going to choose to do about the situation? Babe, chill out. We're not getting any better, man. So, separate ETA time. We'll do this for another 30 days, 90 days. After that, we got to go separate ways. What? It's not going to get better. Especially if you have no kids. Fucking, let's be like Forrest Gump and run. Do not even look back. That's not your kid. That's an adult. Somebody out there will take care of them. I promise you that, What is the healing journey? Mental health. What everyone bitches about. All my tattoos. I tell everybody, Yes, God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spiritual, your ancestors, emotional and spiritually. They're always by your side 24/7, 365. All my tattoos, my scars healed. They don't wake up. You know what? So they have anxiety. Fuck my ex. I'm gonna talk to no. They won't ever say that shit because they're love. You know, they're all unconditional love. We beings are fucking conditional love. Yo, God, the universe. Hey, if you, I pray that you make my partner better. At the love, especially when we, like I used to be more empathetic wise, what you gonna call it, that they change your ways and love me a little bit more, or at least match my energy. If you do that, transactional love, I'll pray more, I'll fast, whatever it's called transactional love. Unconditional love, there's no conditions. End of story, you know? I can't tell if you're saying the healing journey is bad. No, the healing journey is good if you're ready to feel your feelings, but it's very painful. That's the 4 journeys. Can't see my tattoos. The healing journey, victim mindset. Fuck my ex. Yeah, point the finger. Like, go through breakup, divorces. All your energy is in your ex. Everyone you talk about, he speak to you, talk about the situation. How you doing? I'm good, but fuck my ex. They did me wrong. Kids fell apart. All that blood. But yeah, you have the right to point the finger initially. Initially, yes, you do. That's why it's called the victim mindset. And the intent to do accountability, which hurts. Like, fuck, now you gotta feel your feelings. If not, then be bitter and hateful, especially when kids are involved, right? All the terminology, yes. It takes 2 to make 1. It's easy to fucking be a mother and father. A parent. Yeah, you're both parents, but are you parenting as a couple? If shit's falling apart, what I'm doing with my second baby mom, the mother of boys, co-parenting. And then the third, my first baby moms, there is no parallel parenting. She's not her daughter's life. So here's the kicker. All my tattoos on this arm says Debbie mother, Debbie father. I'll call it the fuck out. You can give up on your ex as adults. Yeah, bitter and hateful. I get it, the victim mindset. But your little kid, that's your inner child. That little kid, your little kid, does not know shit about life. So why don't you start your healing journey? It's not ever too late. In this lifetime, I saw that shit at 39. That's why if you in Seattle, like, why do you have 39 tatted on you? That's to trigger everybody out there, especially in Seattle. Because when I started my healing journey and completed it, what do you mean? As one being, there is no more healing journey for me to do. I let everybody go. I comprehend what everyone suffered, every which way. I don't need people. That's codependency. I want people because I'm dependent on myself. I take care of myself, and I want, if you want time, you did take care of yourself. If I walk away, you go away. You can walk away, you can handle rejection. Because no one's got to stay. No one's guaranteed. I tell people, the day that I want to, deadass, first and foremost, I don't have to be here. I don't have to be live. It's a live podcast, right? I've been doing it almost 6 years, right? Second of all my tattoos. I'm getting more tattoos. Why? But not for myself, for you guys, for 95% of you. Whatever you believe you are, I'm a reptilian, a starseed, I'm a child of God. Yeah, you're a child of God, the universe, right? But magically, you're in a toxic love, broken, codependent relationship. You're bitching and crying about your partner, but you're a child of God. Make that shit make sense. How you bitter and hateful, respectfully, Gotta figure this shit out. That's where the healing journey, especially real support team, that's how you evolve in life. I don't speak the way I speak because myself, because my family, respectfully, So that's the shit for everybody out there. That's a forewarning. Whoops. Sorry, guys. Can you tell us about the tattoo in the middle of your forehead? Oh, yeah. The tree of life. That's from X. X, rest in peace. And then on the side it says 20. Do you care for chat? Yeah, sure, after, I guess. But whatchamacallit, yeah, that's why Bible talk, the tree of life and the tree of knowledge. The tree of knowledge is man-made bullshit. The tree of life is you. Learn to love you. If not, then stay in tree of knowledge. Everything man-made, like I used to, man-made bullshit. I don't give a shit. It's cool to have to a certain extent, but do the tree of knowledge. I mean, think about the tree of life. You learn to date you, learn to love you. If not, you will stay codependent people, and you can't handle rejection. Everyone's gonna leave you. To warn you, everyone's gonna leave you. What? Everyone's gonna leave you. I'm gonna tell them back end of the month. It's gonna say fear in a positive manner, as if for warning. Did you know anyone could break up with you? Anyone could cheat on you? Anyone could leave you? Anyone can ghost you whenever they want to. That is their choice and free will. When they do, and which they shall, how will you react? How will you respond? Or do you live fear scared of that? Am I asking the question? Potentially ask the question: can you handle rejection respectfully? What? I'm forewarning you. No one has to comprehend me. Here's the best part. I keep it simple. Higher source and beings, we're all what? Communication? Gotta talk to each other, right? And what? Messengers. We're all planting seeds. Nobody has to comprehend nobody at all. People come in your life to forewarn you, hey, especially in toxic relationships. If a random person comes into your life, you know what? You guys, if that's your partner, they're not good for you. They have bad energy. What are you doing with them? They question you. Yeah, because that's religious talk. That's God, the universe, for warning you. That person's not good for you at all. You just don't know that yet, you know, because if you don't ask a question or make a comment, you will never know. They only elaborate. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, you don't even know who I am. You don't know us as a couple. Like, I don't know you guys by no energy, and they're not good for you. I know you feel like I can see your energy. You know, I know you love them. The downfall is they'll verbalize I love you, but it's toxic love. They're selling you a dream. You just don't know that yet. I used to be you, and they can just walk away. You know. It's over the place. It's over the place where you would perform trepidation. What can you elaborate with the word trepidation? I think that's very interesting. Wise. Yeah, but once again, tree of life. Yeah, it's from X, and that's why it has 20 in the size. In Seattle, all the young cats they'd be like, "Is that X?" Like, yeah, it's X. But why say 20? If you're 20 years old or younger, I challenge you in a positive manner to teach about the healing journey and respect me. Then I got 25 years over you, right? So then I bring God, the universe. I heard it all. Can you teach me anything positive about the healing journey? Are you doing your healing journey? Mental health. What? It's Japanese, right? So respectfully, X, he did at 20, so he beat you, and I'm beating you because obviously I'm older than you are, respectfully. So if you want to, I respect your boundaries. Silver tattoo. We got social media. We can exchange information. Here's the best part, which I'm sort of behind on my podcast as far as uploads on YouTube and Spotify, but that's the way you speak. You want to do this healing journey really fast, like today, not tomorrow? Go on there. It's a live podcast. That's all I talk about. I don't care about anything man-made because I keep it simple. Other than physical beings and the eye, nothing can speak to me. What? Nothing. I'm at my job. I just woke up. Hey, van. I got PTSD. What do I do? Hey, steering wheel. You know, I got anxiety. What do I do? Hey, windshield. I'm stuck in a toxic love, broken codependent relationship. What do I do? Hey, tires. I'm a zombie, addict to addiction. What do I do? What's that? Fucking crickets. Exactly. Only physical beings I can ask those questions to. And they might respond, not respond. They'd be like, "Boy, you're crazy." Cool, I got a response. Their communication, they're not comprehension. That's what everyone preaches about communication. A, half the shit. Can you do B, a two-sided relationship, two-sided friendship? What's the second part? Comprehension. You can speak to the whole fucking world if you want to, but no one wants to comprehend you. Especially toxic relationship, you bitch about your partner, y'all big about the same subject, you're talking to a fucking wall. If you want to be like a bully in a positive manner, which I am, let's say you're bumping heads over some like whatever subject, I'll literally in front of your face, walk to the wall and start talking to the wall. Like, what's wrong? Why are you talking to the wall for? Because I know the wall won't speak to me at all. You can, but you won't. Because you don't have this conversation respectfully, you know? It's where you pierce a hole in your skin, where there's a gap in your skull, it relieves pressure. Oh, well, you could, if you want to do piercings, I don't do piercings respectfully. You know, but that's the physical body. Cool, it releases pressure, right? Physically. What about emotionally and spiritually as a being? You can be like, I'm at the gym, when I go to the gym wise, right? There's people that are physically fit, fuck yeah, bro, right? I ask them all the time, because they hit me up on my tattoos, you know, you should, I go, I'm working out, I'm trying to stay steady wise, but here's the kicker. You could be a gym rat, nothing wrong with a gym, right? But here's the kicker. Is this your go-to type of situation? Is it the codependency? It makes you feel good, right? So when you're sad and depressed, you go to the gym. What do you do at work when someone triggers you and you would love to go to the gym before you catch a case, but you can't? Now what? Now God, the universe tested you. And with your what? Your triggers. You know, as a forewarning. It's not safe to do though. Oh, well, it's your wrist. Yo, bro, how it been? My fingers still stink from last time. Yo, check out all my tattoos. Hey, Bajan, you can't see my tattoos. It says, all you bullies, cyber bullies, keyboard trolls, your mother should have swallowed you. The universe would be better without you. I'm going to add to it. You know, you're here for a reason, because you're a fuck up. If you don't ever start your healing journey, you will always be a fuck up, respectfully. Now I block you. So your mother should have swallowed you. But guess what? You're here for a reason, because you're a fuck up. Here's the best part. If that triggers you behind the screen, I'm a cyber person. I don't exist. I love to bully bullies every which way. And when I block you, I fucking live in your head rent free. Before you pray to God, the universe, my kids, fuck the motherfucker with tattoos. Fucking, but I'm blessed. When I wake up, I don't think about nobody, respectfully. I just pray for my kids, the universe, and that's it. I don't got co-parenting. My kids are still alive. And I pray for the universe, that's it. I go my day, go my life. I'm not stressed about no man-made bullshit. Why? You're not my kid. You know, respectfully. So yeah. People say it relieves mental and spiritual pressure, and it makes them high for a little bit. Dopamine high, yeah, a little bit. That's called happiness. Dopamine high. It'll make you happy, and then what? Oh shit, my anxiety, my depression, my PTSD, fuck my ex, my child trauma. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. That's cool. Do something to the physical body and mental, right? Balance every which way. You can be physically fit, but are you mentally fit? What? All you gym brats, right? I'm happy for you guys, but are you upstairs? Your mental health, are you losing anxiety, depression, suicidal thoughts? Are you letting your ex go? PTSD? Your parents go? No? Fuck my parents. But you're a gym brat. A billionaire. Fuck my parents? You have a lot of healing to do, respectfully. Here's the best part. Why say God love the universe and fuck your parents? A bunch of pharaohs and fucking hypocrites like I used to be. Because why? I didn't know. Respectfully. I don't do it. No, I'm saying in general wise. Who does your tats? Oh, my boy. Let's see. Studies at Washington. Look up at the pineal gland. Roets mind. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the fifth. That's the third eye, the sixth sense. Yeah, I do psychedelics here and there, right? Yeah. Even when you do drugs, alcohol, it's a very emotional. But here's the kicker. You open the pineal gland type of situation, right? Cool. I speak to everybody about this. Yeah, I spoke to God, the universe, right? I'm happy you spoke to God, the universe, but now we're talking about your toxic partner. And you're stuck on your ex-wife. You can't wait to trauma bond, but you spoke to God. Make that make sense, respect. I'm happy for you, but you don't comprehend you know about God, the Bible, the Quran, whatever your higher source is, but you don't know you. You don't know the person by your side. Respectfully, there's the problem. Your belief is not no one's belief is the issue. Whatever your belief is, the issue is the person by your side. That's what love Buddha. Mind, body, and that's it. He'll talk about people around you, especially by your side, but respect, because everyone has their way of speaking. Spiritual leaders, right? Healing journey. I emphasize the shit out of it. I'm going to tell my back. I'm going to say relationships can make you, break you, and they can definitely destroy you. Oh, hey, thank you, Esmeralda. Whatchamacallit. That was my cousin Esme. What's up, Prima? How you doing? How's it going? Whatchamacallit. It's the person by your side. What? It's a person by your side. Because they can break you every which way if you allow them to. What? If it's called rejection. Or you pray by manifest. You're praying to the wrong person, respectfully. You can give your partner, you can pray for your partner for so long, right? But years? My number is 12-7. Why? My first been mom, 12 is too long, so I walked away. No healing journey. I walked away. She's toxic as fuck. It ain't getting better. We got 3 daughters deep. I had to sacrifice our daughter's situation, which sucks because my oldest daughter, had a situation which I knew wasn't gonna happen. But this is the shitty part in this fucking man-made world. Which you don't have control, especially when kids are involved. When shit falls apart, if your partner's toxic and they're very careless as fuck, shit can happen to your kids, and you can't do shit about it, especially when you're course and all that fucking. It's like when something happens to your kid's gonna blame you because you're not there as a mother or father. You're not there. Your shit fell apart. As I tell my kids, well, I gotta stay with your mother, and I can't do shit behind bars. She could lie on me. I'm gonna fucking catching cases and bullshit. Because especially in America, they believe the woman or the kids before a man, and we gotta fight fucking for innocence and pay all that fucking money. And when we're fucking innocent, we get a sorry and no money back. End the story. Women can lie. Fuck, I'm going through all that. Nah, I told you, I had to leave respectfully, So that's yeah, you can hate me, dislike me, that's your choice of free will. But you don't, I'm obviously older wise, I'm your father, this conversation yet. And here's the best part, why is your mother not here? Because guess what, I chose wrong, but no one taught me this shit. Okay, yeah, she's beautiful, she's Latina, yeah, but her culture race does not make her a better person. I can't speak to race, I cannot speak to culture. My youngest daughter, she's like, Dad, you should, love your roots. I'm like, why? What can Mexico do for me? What can the culture do for me? It can't talk. You can talk to me. You're my kid. People in the streets, they can talk to me, but they don't want to talk to me. I want to speak to you, right? So I don't give a shit about culture. I don't give a shit about the man-made. I care about you and your feelings and your mindset, because I keep it simple. That's why I love the way you say that. It's facts. Your mind tells your mouth to move and talk to me. You don't have to. That is your choice for will. Especially nowadays, the fucking dating apps are fucking basura garbage. It's spread my side. A lot of queens say they want love, but they can't even have a conversation. You talk a lot. You have too many questions. You never heard of a conversation in your fucking life, respectfully. I'm very blunt. If I hurt your feelings, that's my job, that's my gift. How can you say you want love, especially in a dating app, right? But you can't talk to nobody. Make that shit make sense, respectfully. We can be beautiful, exotic. Yeah, your body can't talk. Lustfully, yes, it can. Emotionally, spiritually, no, it cannot. Who hurt you to send you on your healing journey? Oh, who hurt me? I hurt myself. I lost my second family. Almost May 3rd this year will be 6 years, So that's why I made the decision. You know what? I don't want a third baby moms. I want to figure out why relationships fail, because I don't have another potential partner, and then, you know, have another kid to be scenario, right? And lose my third family. Like, fuck all that bullshit. That's what I tell people all the time. Do you believe getting married and having kids will make your life better? And once the kids are here. Yo, we can all, fuck that debate. You're here, bitch about it. Or, which I'm gonna tell you pretty soon, which I'll play some clips in a minute, because that's my job, my gift, to trigger everyone's feelings. If I in Seattle, they'd be like, yo, like, you have a lot of words that are triggering your body. I know I do. Yeah, I'm talking to you face to face. As you're speaking to me, I'm watching your eyes, because you're trying to stay focused to my eyes in conversation, but I got a lot going on my face, my neck. You see my arms? I'm see the fuck up. Yeah. If anywhere triggers you in front of your face, I did my job. That's my gift. We go our separate ways. Never ever see each other again physically. But now that word in your mind, I planted a seed, stays in your head. When will you let it go? When will you comprehend that word? You know, they'll be like, man, some deep shit. I'm like, yeah, because it's called healing. It's your feelings, it's not mine. If you want to, terminology, or respect your boundaries, we can elaborate. We can figure out together why this word triggers you. Why the phrase in my body, which is the healing note, triggers you. And the best part, keep it 1,000, simple. No petty little word in the universe has feelings. What? No petty little word has feelings at all. That's what I'm gonna tell on my back pretty soon. This shit's gonna say, a riddle to the universe. It's gonna say, how? I gotta start typing this shit out. It's on my head. These petty little words, conversations, feelings, and languages have no feelings at all. So how's all the universe and realms in their feelings about things that have no feelings at all? Make them make sense. Respectfully, if that's Japanese to the riddle, let me elaborate. Sad, won't I feel sad? The healing journey does not worry about the healing journey. The breakup does not worry about breakups. The zombie, the addict and addiction does not become the zombie, the addict and addiction. Nothing man-made wakes the fuck up. You know what? Today I'm sad. I'm going through a breakup. I can't see my kids. So I'm going to buy Rito and get drunk and get high. No, we fucking weak physical. Like I used to be weak physical beings. We're the ones that attach our feelings to these words and get power and weight. That's how my tattoos. All you zombies, you cannot say God, you cannot say love at all. Especially when you quote it, yeah, that's your God, that's your love. What? You can verbalize God, love. You can post that shit on social media. Your platform, yeah. But if I know you're a zombie, yo, you wake up, all my tattoos, these are your cuts and wounds. No healing. You run from these tattoos. My scars. I'm healed. I worked on myself. So go get high, get drunk. And tell me your story. Tell me the universe, your God. I've heard it all. Trust me. I've heard it all. And I'm gonna call you out, but you're still bitching about your ex. You still can't see your kids. Why? You fuck your parents. Say that. The question is, for how much more longer? For how much longer will you be a zombie, addict to addiction respectfully? If that triggers you, you don't have to talk to me. But now you know the word zombie, my word, the way I speak it, analogy, metaphor, and he called me a zombie. Yeah, I did call you a zombie. I got your attention, right? Love it or hate it, because now you hear movies about zombies, Halloween and bullshit. Not that zombie. You're the zombie because you're not a human, because you're high and drunk, respectfully, you know? You have a lot of ideas, and people just need to hear them in smaller bit sizes, right? I think that's why they say you talk too much. Oh, well, once again, my situation is because you ask questions. Yo, if you don't make a comment or ask a question, you will never spark a conversation. You will never know. Think is not knowing. What do I say? Yeah, assume is not knowing. Gossip is not knowing. Judge is not knowing. Think is not knowing. You gotta know. Especially if you guys want love. Especially these gay-ass dating fucking apps. Respect my side. That's what I tell you. Show me a woman. There's not many women out there. Cosmetically, physically, yes, they are women. Emotionally, spiritually, internally wise, fucking a girl. Respectfully. Simple questions, and they run away. They run away from questions. I'm like, bruh, if you have kids, yo, is it co-parenting? Big terminology. I respect your boundaries, Miss Queen. You don't have to elaborate, you know. But are you doing co-parenting? How's that coming along? Crickets. Or they get triggered. That's why I said respect your boundaries. You don't have to elaborate. But when it triggers them, guess what? I'm talking to a girl. She can say the Bible says healing journey, no healing journey. They think, not know. I did my job. It's not gonna work out. I do speed dating. I see energy and future in a positive manner. Oh, that's another girl, you know. He is the OG for real. Please note this against my teacher. No, you totally go with it. No this at all. No. Once again, I'm just telling stories to pay it forward, you know. And that's the shit. That's the type of people, like, I don't date girls at all. Only women. There's not many out there. That's what I tell you. Yo, you're a queen. You're a woman, quote unquote. God, Buddha, the universe. I've heard it all. So how can you have this conversation? You're scared to become vulnerable, express your feelings. Yo, here's the best. I'm a nobody to you. I don't know you. The best people to speak to are nobodies. Why? Because nobodies, we don't know each other. There is no fucking past. It's today and now the present. I tell the potential to be here in Seattle or on social media. See my neck tattoo? I'm not your ex, exes, your past pain, your toxic trauma, and the cherry top, child trauma. I don't know you. I'm trying to get to know you. If you allow me to, vice versa. You don't have to. I respect your boundaries, but there it is. You say you want love. You're not ready for love. Trust me, 95% of you, you're not ready for love. You think is not knowing. Because when shit falls off, and here's the best part, you meet a person that waking woke journey, we'll walk away. As men and women, we'll talk to you. We'll forewarn you, hate it out. You say you're not jealous, and I told you I'm not jealousy at all, but you actually are. Low key, you are. I'm not your ex. I'm sorry that they passed boundaries. I'm sorry on social media, all that. Yeah, you worry about a cell phone. I am not them at all. So if you keep doing what you're doing, keep being jealous, I'm just letting you know I'm gonna walk away. What? I'm letting you know I'm gonna walk away. We stop. What? I don't do toxic. I'm not doing shit wrong. You're traumatized, respectfully. And I'll call you out. If I was you, which I don't recommend, if I was you after the situation, if I squash it with you, date people like you that are broken to trigger you, broken, and they're jealous. But I don't recommend it at all because two jealous people together, fuck, no, you'd be paranoid as fuck. Paranoid as fuck, respectfully, you know? As a fellow intense dude, I feel this. They're not ready for the energy we bring 1,000. No, what's my point being? I preach about energy. It's all about energy. We just don't know that yet. We're not talking about energy, you know, see future in a positive manner, you know, like that's what you do. Like that's what I do usually. Like, that's why I see squares, circles, zombies. I don't see, yes, physical beings, race culture. Yes, you're Chinese, you're Japanese, Dominican. Yes, but I cannot speak to race and culture. I can learn about it. Man-made bullshit. But once again, you're in a toxic relationship, bitch about your partner. Mexican's not crying. You know, Chinese is not crying. You're crying. You're depressed. That's the problem. Do you want to talk about you? Oh, no. That's personal. Yes, I respect your boundaries. Don't become vulnerable. Then why can't you talk to your partner about it? You bitch about them, but you can't talk to them. That you are the problem. They are the problem. What are you choosing? What are you doing? And I preach about doors every which way. Every day about ground to put doors in your head, right? Count every door that makes you happy, quote unquote, and especially joyous. I love church. I love therapist. I love yoga. Yeah, whatever the fuck you love. That's joyous. That's why every time you think about it, you love it. Fuck yeah, every which way, right? And then people like just give like your partner. Yeah, they love you. Love them here and there. Yeah, that's not joyous happiness. It used to be in the beginning. Love. Everything starts with love. Even if the person narcissistic as fuck. They can be sociopaths, psychopaths. They're acting nice in the beginning to get your attention. That's still love, but it will go to toxic love because now it's transactional. You know, you make them feel good. Some bullshit. Yeah. Love is consistent. It's just a fucking arrow. If higher source, God, the universe is love, it don't cost you shit. Unconditional love. Now, toxic love costs you everything in fucking life. Emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, your health, potentially even your own life. So then let's have a girlfriend. She's fucking too narcissistic, right? And she fucking stalks me. She's hella jealous of every female to talk to me. And she tells me, yo, you know, if you try to leave me or, you know, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. Guess what happened? She just forewarned you. I'm about to get fucking stalked, fucking potentially stop her shot. Easily. Hands the fuck down. That's why everything starts with emotional and spiritual abuse and the physical abuse. Shit's over. You're fucking cooked. Maybe in the next lifetime, you start your healing journey and you wouldn't be there for too long. You would have walked away a long time ago versus, you know, and that's what I tell people analogy metaphor, which I'm going to tell it on me. I'm not even a poet. It's going to say analogy metaphor, right? Not physically. It's better to die today than tomorrow. What does that mean? You bitch about toxic relationships? A 10-day breakup is better than a 100 breakup. 1,000-day break. Every fucking day it hurt more. Every which way. To forewarn you. The door's right. The miracle, the sign from God, the universe. Spanish 101. Hasta la puerta. English. The door's right there. It's right there. You bitch about your partner. It's right there. You can walk away whenever you want to. Don't look back. Respectfully. Do you take any medicine? I'm on Guaifenesin. Nah, I don't take Skittles. I don't take drugs at all. Respectfully, like if it helps you with your mental health, cool. But I'm in your scenario. The day that you take that drug that helps you calm down, right? And the man-made person, you know, decides, you know, to make it illegal, or they stop making it. Now what? Now what? There's a substitute. Cool. Try a different pill. Take a different pill. Go for it. Numb up. Yeah, use that for now, respectfully, but don't become codependent of it. Or for the rest of your life, take Skittles. I'm going to tie to my body. I don't respectfully say this. You know, sure, associate friends, sure, but partner, If she told me, hey, just to let you know, I take pills for my BPD, MPD, my depression, my anxiety. Oh, babe, chill out. It's not gonna work out because every time you get triggered, especially my situation, all my tattoos, these tattoos will traumatize the fuck out of you. You always need your pills because of me. So why do you want to be with me respectfully? Especially me as a being, because nobody has my tattoos for the most part, right? I have all these tattoos, specific words to trigger all the universe, all the realms. Whatever you believe, your belief is not the issue. I'm once again a child of God, reptilian, a starseed. Light. I've heard it all. Yeah, you're a light worker, but you bitch about your partner. How's that working out for you respectfully? You know. So as a forewarning, it sounds like you've been through the whole psychiatrist thing before. Oh no, I haven't been through none of that. I respect you. In culture-based, like brown people, Hispanic, we don't do therapy counseling for the most part. We can't afford it, and that's not a thing. They say go to church, pray in God's hands. There's nothing wrong with that. But once again, it's only a communication. You got a higher source of the universe. They're by your side, emotionally, spiritually, 24/7, 365. Once again, unconditional love. We beings are conditional love. If you have no physical, real support teams, face to face or behind the screen, why am I here? I don't have to be here. I don't have to. Once again, the day I tell my kids, the day that I want to, right? And for everybody out there behind the screen, it's a live podcast, right? And I say it purposely wise, because maybe one of these days, someone goes to my Spotify, YouTube, and they hear this shit. The day that I want to, one being myself, right? I could let everyone burn. My 8 kids and everyone behind the screen, face to face. Deadass. I could just ghost the universe, ghost my kids, which would cause what? Child trauma, because I'm rejecting all 8 of them and all my family and everybody. I can move to fucking Pluto and what? Chill. And then I'm in Pluto and there's a person going to talk relationship or bitching about the parents. I'm traditional ways. Yo, sir, miss, pray to God, leave in God's hands. God got you. Respect and shit, yes, I know the answer, but you know what? Just keep it 100. I'll sell you a dream. That's not factual, respectfully. Highest is not the issue. You are the issue, physical beings are the issue. But you know what? I could have told you that, but I'll let you burn. I'll let everybody burn, that's it. And guess what? I gotta get everybody. I won't ever suffer like nobody. I used to be them. Analogy, metaphor. They're my inner child. They'll overrule myself, respectfully. But I won't do that. You know? Because that's a forewarning. That's my kids, they become quiet. That's called rejection, right? It's called rejection. No one has to stay here. No one's got to talk to nobody, you know? But I'm here to tell a story. Raw real life. In this lifetime, 39. I pray to God, higher source of the universe. In the next lifetime, if there's a scenario, there's a, afterlife, reincarnation. I do this healing journey at fucking 29, at 19, at fucking 9 years old. I'm hearing this terminology on my tattoos, and then guess what? I'm studying this shit. I used to be a bookworm. That's how people go to a library. All the answers right there if you comprehend what you're reading. That's what I say all the time. Other than physical beings and the AI, ask anything man-made advice for life. I'm sorry, for advice for life. I'll give you the best hint. A library. Remember this. Any questions you have, you cannot speak to no physical being. You can't talk to Google, Alexa, nothing. So you read it, a communication about depression, empath, the healing journey, mental health. Yeah. Now you have a question. Who you gonna ask that? If you can't ask a physical being and the AI, who you can ask? Nobody. Exactly. So you won't ever comprehend what you're reading. All you did was just read it and that's it. Now you're stuck. Fuck. What do I do? Exactly. What do I do? Oh shit. Shit. Oh, my son's about to die. I feel it's something like schizophrenia or psychosis that medicine can be good. Well, yeah, but once again, schizo and all that psychosis, that's mental health. It's called triggers. Keep it simple, black and white. All my tattoos, I have a red light. When y'all driving stoplight, right? You can see how the stoplight. Yeah, it's an image, it's a picture. And I read the words. And keep it simple. Red light, actually, all the BPD, MPD, PTSD, ADHD is called triggers. Very simple, triggers. So the red light, you're bothered. It's a trigger, your trigger. It's only 2 fucking words. Whom, physical beings, or what? Man-made bullshit. Who triggers you? Is it, your partner? Is it your kid? Is it your parents? Your coworker? That's physical beings, right? And from there, what man-made bullshit? Is it bills? Is it your car? Yeah, it's a trigger. And then the yellow light, you're angered. That's your fucking anger. It's still a trigger. Pride and ego. Everyone else's traits. Control your shit. If you're not forced to, if you have to stay there, then go. Pride and ego, put that shit aside. Go outside and get some air. Get away from that environment, that situation. Or if not, stay there. Pride and ego, the devil comes at all of us. Now you become, green light. You're triggered. That now you built hatred. Hatred is at swollen points voluntarily. Now you're about to catch a case. You get to whoop somebody's ass emotionally, spiritually, potentially physically, because it triggered you with what? Petty little words, feelings, conversations, the fucking truth. That's only 4 categories. Black and fucking white. Are you religious people, which I'm born as a Catholic, I'm going to tell my bag. We can all become Cain and take our brother Abel out emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, physically, because we got triggered by petty little words, feelings, conversation, truth. How? Why? A premeditated choice. Respectfully, that'll be tied on my back. Eventually, I make shirts and hoodies. What? And the best part, when I make my shirts and hoodies, especially in Seattle, I don't have to open my mouth at all. I walk in Seattle, and people are walking. I can see in peripheral vision. They're walking behind me, and they're reading it, verbally out loud, or they're the type, "Hey, sir, can you please stop moving? I'm trying to read your shirt, your hoodie." And they're like, "Who says that?" Okay, I had taught y'all have a bunch of shirts and hoodies with this. I know their words, right? Can you read the first sentence, please? And they be, "Oh, that's my healing notes. That's my words." Matter of fact, if you want to, I can even show you. It's on me. What do you mean? I'm wearing a hoodie. You can't see underneath my hood. I show my arm. Oh shit, yeah, it's my healing notes. I say that. Like, man, that's pretty direct. It got your attention. I tell them in Seattle all the time, sir, especially the queens, Miss Queen. The only reason why you're speaking to me because my tattoos, not because of me as a physical being. Because my tattoos. All my tattoos for a reason. It's not for validation. Initially it was a little for me to get my attention, right? But now it's for everybody else's attention. Because my scars healed. 95% of you, these are your cuts. If you're a blue pillar, which I say you squares, you circle zombies, especially you guys, two narcissistic wise, no healing journey. These are all your cuts and wounds, every single word in my body. And from there wise, no healing journey. You run from these conversations. I already know that. You're toxic. To trigger your toxic love. There's a little bit of love, hella toxic love. Everywhere triggers, no healing journey. Squares, doing the healing journey, these are your triggers, right? Cuts and wounds. You're trying to do the healing journey. But only you can become healed. I can't do it for you. I'm not God, the universe. I can't take pain from nobody at all. At all. God could do it for you. Yo. Yes. Once again, God out of the universe, yes, emotionally, spiritually, but physically, you're the only one can let go. You can't do closure for yourself. God can't do closure for me. He could send you people. Like, I got my real support team. I picture my real support teams. That's why you evolve so fast. That's why I copy the fuck out. I don't give a shit who you are, what you claim to be. If you're in a toxic relationship, why? You bitch about your partner, why? Respectfully, Whoops. Sorry, guys. Boop. The hell's this? Schizophrenia is triggered though, right? PTSD. My tattoo. Well, it's supposed to say PTSD. A little word of advice for guys: if y'all do like tattoos and use alcohol, type your shit up before you start drinking. I'm not a drinker at all. The only time you ever see me drink, other than today, was my boys. But when I just chill, once again, I'm a drinker. I had one beer, and I fucking got buzzed like a champ. I don't drink. I don't care for it. That apple cider was hella good. It tasted good. And I'm like, oh shit, the first beer I actually like, Do I care for it? No, but you offer me one, sure, why not? I'll take one, One, that's it. I don't need a bottle. I'm not codependent. I to say, I'll use zombies, my tattoos. It says, the bottle doesn't need you, all capital letters, you need the bottle, why? Whatever your addiction is, alcohol, drugs, pills, whatever, yeah, it's called codependency. You're scared to stop, turn around, face the person in the mirror. That's why your feelings. Not your kids. Here's the best part. We can talk about everybody's feelings, their healing journey, their mental health. But when it comes to you, oh no, I'm good. I'm blessed. Say that. Verbalize that. But then remember this. Just don't listen with your ears. Listen with your eyes too. Actions beyond the words. You can say you're good, but you're mistreating people. I'll call you the fuck out. Yo, how can you say you're good, but you're bullying people? You're a zombie, addict to addiction, but you're good. Lie to yourself all you want. You're scared to become vulnerable and express your feelings. But then you want love. Hurt people, heal people. What do? We heal people. We got it for one. Yeah, respectfully, Schizophrenia is kind of cool, actually. Your brain talks to itself in ways other people's brains don't. Oh, well, terminology, that's what we're taught, yes, but our brains is just an organ. Like Buddha asked one of his students, point to me where your mind's at. He pointed his head. Yeah, that's your head. Well, yeah, my brain. That's your brain. Now, in your brain, point to me where my mind's at. I can't even do that. If you want to go to religious, spiritual talk, consciousness, subconscious wise, this is an avatar. My soul is in the God universe, in heaven, wherever, right? And I'm just living the human experience. That's it. That's all I can say. I can't point to where my mind's in my mind. In my brain, I can't. I'm talking science, brother. Oh yeah, science. I know science, right? But the kicker, all these scientists, they're studying the brain, right? And you come up with a new terminology. But how's that scientist that created that new term for the brain, right? And that scientist has anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues. They can't let go of their exes, their past pain, their toxic love, trauma, child trauma. How is that scientist a zombie, an addict, an addiction? And they just created a new term, a new drug pill for the brain. Make sense. See, I don't give a shit about man-made things respectfully, because science can't talk to me. Nothing man-made can talk to me. Only physical beings, but nobody has to talk to me. That's why, once again, though, I'm very direct every which way. Why do you want to sit here and do years of counseling, therapy, years of the healing journey? Go on Spotify. Listen to Lori Wheeler. She's literally 10 years older than I am in a month. Literally. She's from like 71. I'm from 81, right? And she went through a lot of shit from the ghetto hoods, like worse than I did. I was like, damn, her story's wild, but that's why it's called child trauma. And remember, she's famous, viral, she's got status, she's got money every which way, right? But here's the kicker. And you hear it many, many times from counseling therapists, psychiatrists, like, the healing journey doesn't ever end. It's a lifelong journey. It's a lifelong process. If you, as one being, want to comprehend that, I'm the one that comes in your life and puts like fear in you. Yo, remember that is your choice, free will. But just to let you know, to remind you, that means to your last dying breath, you'll always have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger. You won't ever let go of your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, and child trauma. You'll also have triggers, overthinking, reactive use, deflection, projection, gaslighting, manipulation, trauma, and the cherry on top, insomnia to your last dying breath. If you want to comprehend that, that is your choice for you. My situation, healed. As one being, there's more healing for me to do at all. But I can learn from others. I love speaking to anyone the healing journey. Teach them, especially the queens, teach about you. What? Teach them about your healing journey and your mental health. Your feelings. If not, I respect your boundary. You don't have to, but here's the kicker. How can you say you want love, right? And you don't want to talk about a certain subject, especially with mental health. I'm going to give you a scenario, not factual. You say you want love relationships. The day you meet your love, God said, universe sends you this being, quote unquote, and they ask you the same question I just asked you. And that's the person you love. What will you do to the person you love? Crucify them? Build walls? You need your space? You can't become vulnerable? Then you're not ready for love respectfully. You are the issue. Respectfully, Don't you think it's cool that we can study how we think? Sure, but it's a kicker. All that studying for all these years before we were born, and the scientists can't figure out what? The healing journey, mental health. They have terminology, but here's the best part. How is adults still bitter and hateful? How come they scared of rejection? You can be a badass scientist, right? And then guess what? You get a phone call and you're going through divorce. You go home, you come home, they're not there no more. And you're a badass scientist, badass counselor, you're getting rejected. God of the universe, I was going to test you. Everyone's going to leave you. To forewarn you, everyone's going to leave you. Can you handle rejection? If not, you have a lot of healing to do. No one's got to stay. Once again, planting the seed of fear to forewarn you, no one's got to stay. And you gave your all. So when you give your all, why question your self-worth? Did you leave you? Did you ghost you? Did you cheat? No, they did. But that is their choice if you will. But I'm the one that calls everybody the fuck out. Do not say God love the universe. If you're a circle, on my tattoo, if you're a circle, the bad boy, the bad girl, the fuck girl, the fuck boy, the bully, the racist, the worst of all of us, the zombie, the addict to addiction. Why do you want to date zombies or circles? Because you see the good in them? That's everyone's flaw, especially when you're too empathetic. I see the good in people, like my first baby moms. I saw the good in her. Yeah, she was hella toxic. Yeah, she's beautiful, body, whatever, cool, but you know what? Maybe if I talk about God, maybe for the church, maybe her these conversations, she'll be better for herself. Maybe one day she'll wake up and she'll love me like I love her. 12 years too fucking long for both of us, not just myself. In the beginning, the victim mindset, yes, I gave her 12 years of my life. Yeah, I thought I was sick to anybody, but yeah, fuck to her, fuck her wise. I gave it, victim mindset. That's once again, healing journey. It's all about your ex mindset, right? Second journey is the awakening journey. Now we gave each other 12 years. There it is, accountability. There's the red flags that I missed. That's why I preach to the fullest. Like my support team, I don't say this to myself. I don't say this to the counselor therapist. If you want to say my 10 real support teams, almost 6 years ago, they're my counselor therapists. All 10 of them told me that, yo, like, let's study your XXs. My XXs, why? Because you want to observe all the red flags of all of them. What did you miss? All of them was only 4, right? So what's on the 4 of them? What did you miss of the red flags? What's the amount that you passed that they passed? What did you accept? What did you tolerate? So you don't do it again. The next potential to be, as you're seeing it, because you know your exes, your personal experience, and the potential to be, and it's happening, you realize boundaries. But to forewarn you, you can realize boundaries, but no one has to respect it. What? If they don't respect your boundaries, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Accepting them? Or you know what? I love you, but I love myself more. I'm walking away. It's not gonna work out. What? I don't deal with jealous. I'm a little jealous. No, you're jealous. I don't deal with jealousy issues. I'm not jealous at all. So why should I be with you respectfully? Once again, I'll call you out. Yo, if I was you, be with jealous people like you. But I don't recommend it because you guys be fucking stressing the fuck out of each other. You know, you can accuse each other, talk to somebody else, and it's platonic relationship, platonic love, platonic person in the streets, no passing boundaries, if you know what platonic love is. And now y'all bickering in the streets over jealousy, which is it was a high, and that's it. A smile, and that's it. You know, I don't miss none of that bullshit. Fuck no. I want to beggar chase an adult. What the fuck? Fuck no. Do you think I should get tattoos like yours to help with my healing journey? If you want to, you know, if you don't have to. My situation, I did it for myself to pay. Because once again, and see how I hear all the time. Once you write a book, I tell everybody all the time. Okay, if I was to write a book, who the fuck's gonna buy my book? Why respect as one being respectfully? Why would I waste my breath in a book? Respectfully, that is. How about I just do this? I put it in my body because this is very factual, especially on social media. Kids support kids, women support women. Everyone supports women, kids, especially mental health, healing journey, respectfully, the victim mindset. You know, they got destroyed every which way, right? Men do not support men. If men talk about the healing, we get shitted on. In the Spanish culture, Latino Spaniards, my tattoo can't see. It says mande alone. If you don't speak Spanish, that's Japanese to you. In English, I'm a beta, I'm a simp. I'm a man talking about feelings, so I should be wearing a skirt. Yeah, and the Spanish culture, I don't give a fuck about terminology. I'll call them the fuck out, so you're machista. And they don't even know what the word is in English. So you're the bad boy, fuck boy, and you believe in Jesus. Why? Why believe in God, the universe, Jesus, right? Buddha, Muhammad, and you're a bully. I'll call you the fucker. Don't say God, don't say love, because I know, these spiritual leaders won't bully me at all. They're bullying me with the truth, what I do. And you don't have to, don't talk to me. Keep fucking walking. Especially the potential partner. We can't talk about everything. Then what do we do? What am I doing here? That's why, once again, the potential to be. I tell them all the time, we have this conversation, and they went off the rip. On top of that, Queen, go to my podcast. Go to YouTube, Spotify. It's some current stuff, some old stuff. That's the way I speak. You want to see the old version of myself? Go 6 years back almost. There's the old version of myself. So we can't talk. If we can't talk about it, we're not going to be here. I won't be here. I'll be your social, I'll be your support team, and that's it. Girlfriend, respectfully to trigger you? Fuck no. What? I don't deal with toxicity. Especially if you're having a bad day. Why do I get crucified because somebody else hurt you? Someone triggers you. Then I should just be your associate, your real support team. If you're under toxic, your mind under toxic, I mean, call your friend, girlfriend. Fuck no. Respectfully. If that triggers you, that's my job, my gift. A zillion queens in the whole universe, all these realms, why would I stress about one? Make that make sense respectfully. What about things you do wrong in the relationship? Well, that's why when you do things wrong, you got to do accountability. And then once again, to form people, I teach my kids, because I did the same shit. A lot of them do the same shit. Sorries don't fix shit. If you do the same shit every single time, same exact action, sorries don't fix shit. You're not sorry. You're sorry that you got caught. You're sorry that you have this conversation again. Yeah, no, you're not. I don't think you're sorry. The day you started doing the healing journey, accountability, you know what? That's why you do that to my kids. All 8 of them. Why am I speaking to you? Why am I having this conversation with you guys? Why do you elaborate? Because of me? No, because I reached out for help and guidance and shit every which way. So, excuse me, you heard a lot of stories from your pop's mouth. But I was just in a journey, no healing journey. We talk about God, sure, you go to church. But once again, church is not the issue. God's not the issue. The Bible's not the issue. It's the physical beings in the church that's the issue, And that's the shit for everybody out there. That's what I say to the fullest. So that's why as a being, date yourself, get to know yourself. Especially once again, when you want love and potentially want to be with somebody. If not, Yo, enjoy and to calibrate the fuck out. And this lifetime, how many bodies are you going through to figure what love is? How many tears are you shedding to figure what love is? Respectfully, I'm gonna get that tat on my back. What? And then the other one's like the little riddle, like, do you know what love is? Do you comprehend what love is? If you knew what it was, the problems you're 1,000. You will not stay in toxic love, broken, codependent for too long. You know the door is right there. You will not be scared to leave. End of story. That's what I tell the potential queens. Yo, just to let you know, they went off the rip. I don't need you in my life. Codependency, I want you in my life. If you want to, we match energy and not take energy. So to remind you, because I want to say this shit, that door is right there for both of us. I can leave, you can leave. Can you handle rejection? Are you ready for rejection? Boys and girls run. That's where they ghost. They're scared of this conversation. Men and women in the healing journey, we have this conversation. We forewarn you what's about to happen. And that's why, once again, like, your job calls you, hey, we need to talk. Fear kicks in potentially. Oh, shit, what? My situation, my boss talks to me, I just bullshit. Oh, shit, I'm in trouble right now. Nah, no trouble, Now, when you're chilling at work and your partner texts you or calls you, hey, when you get back from work, we need to talk. Can we talk on the phone? Nah, I'll wait till you get back home. There it is. Now you're stressing and you're about, is shit ending? Something's happening? And that's what I'm saying. Like, especially with your partners. You fucking have teal sex intercourse. You exchange energy every which way, but you can't speak to each other? The fuck? Bunch of boys and girls everywhere like I used to be. Because you're just a fucking, on a journey. A blue pillar, NPC. No healing journey. You can talk about God, the Bible, cool. I tell you about religious spiritual people. Yes, cool, but now can you speak to me? You know what? Yeah, that's cool. Teaching about God, the universe, Buddha. I'm very patient. I'll sit there and very open-minded to the fullest. But now I observe people's energy, but you're the one going through it. You're sad, depressed, bitter, hateful. You're scared of love, trust and loyalty. Anybody could break that shit. Everything's about energy and trust and loyalty. Then when you break trust and loyalty, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Give them another chance or chances? Or be established and positive, man. Because we're taught to being selfish. It's wrong. It's a sin. The fuck it is? If you don't got you, who got you? Higher source, yes. I said 1 billion times. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, who has you? They don't have you. They just fucked you over. They just lied to you. And that's the person you love? Yeah, you love them. They verbalize, I love you, but they just lied to you. They cheat on you. They sold you a dream. The door's right there. Now, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Sit there and entertain? You pray by manifest? You're praying for the wrong person. Pray for yourself to be in the build the courage to walk the fuck away. And don't feel guilty. Initially, you shall, like I did. It's very scary to switch your mindset because you're fucking, it's engraved in your head. You give people chances. What's your number of chances, man? Give yourself a number. If not, that it's not gonna work out, and you sit there and just complain about love. Like fuck, like I used to. Fuck love, love for the birds. Why would anyone says fuck love? You have a lot of healing to do. You're hurt hella bad like I was. It's not fuck love. It's called fuck toxic love. What's toxic love? We love somebody that doesn't love you back. Fuck that shit. Every which way. Everything starts with love. Everyone starts with love. Even if they're sociopaths, psychopaths, narcissists, use terminology. In the beginning, they're acting nice. That's still love. If you match energy, oh, cool. We read books, Bible, whatever you talk about, cool. But when they start taking energy and, you meet them halfways, yeah, you match energy and they don't meet you halfways. They was in the beginning. Everyone's in the same shit, especially in toxic relationship. How was in the beginning? In the beginning was lovey-dovey. Yeah. Like the Bible. I'm going to tell my back. I was going to say something like, in the beginning, ... love. So when did they go to toxic love? When did the sparks are ending? When the red flags are happening? When they start passing boundaries? When did they accept their shit? Yeah, that's called toxic love. Love is straight as that fucking arrow. Toxic love is inconsistent. That's when they say, people, life, relationships, it's like the emotional roller coaster ride. Your highs, your lows, your ups and downs, your good days and bad days. That is called toxic love. No such thing as perfect, understandable. But if you as a couple can't talk about everything, or if it's one-sided, it's not going to work out. That's why you got to be a two-sided friendship, a two-sided relationship, a two-sided co-workership. A, communication, then fucking B, comprehension. If it's only one-sided, you're talking to a wall. Because as one being, whatever you know, not think, you're talking about because you know about that subject, cool, that shit. You're doing A and B as one being. But to forewarn you, no one wants to comprehend you. If they don't comprehend you, and you sit there looking and you're just staring, especially in toxic relationships, you think about the same subject, fucking word for word. Like my ex, the mother of our boys, even my first baby moms, I would tell her, you want to talk about this again? Here's the best part. But to save your breath, You're gonna say this, I'm gonna say that. I go, how do I know this? We've been doing the same shit. Because remember this, she knew what she was talking about. Remember, no, for both of us, no healing journey, just a journey. Why aren't they by my side? Why aren't we together anymore? Because both of us is in a journey. God, once again, both and Catholic, right? God can do it for both of us. Okay, you can verbalize, God can do it for you. But you're in toxic relationships. Respect, how's it working out for you? God's not the issue. The Bible, the church, you two are the issue. Every which way. So once again, it's not really factual for the most part. It's emotionally, spiritually, yes. Physically, no. It's us, you know. So that's the situation. Every which way. That's once again, if you want a relationship and love, you should want, once again, a two-sided relationship. Talk about everything. If you count out about everything as a couple, it's not gonna work out. End of story. I can see everyone's future in a positive. Here's the best part. It's not even my spiritual gift. You want to see your future and talk. If you're in a toxic, let's keep it simple. Middle school, high school, right? Toxic relations and bullshit. If your parents are toxic, if your aunties and uncles are toxic, as a couple behind closed doors, your grandparents, abuelitos and shit, your future's in front of your face. Go become your toxic parents, your toxic auntie, uncles, your toxic abuelitos, grandparents, and they all go to church, love God, Buddha. It doesn't matter what the belief is. Because behind closed doors, as a couple, you know nothing, toxic as fuck. Man, my parents are divorced. My grandparents are divorced. Yeah, they haven't. Because there's according fucking ways. Because tradition. I have to say all the time. If tradition was working, how's that shit working out how's that working out for everybody? Respectfully. If tradition was working, how's it working out for you? How's it working for your parents? So do you want to become your parents through thick and thin? Fuck all that. But respect to this. I was becoming all my toxic family until I was 39. All of them. Every which way, you know? Not no more. I don't deal with characters. I don't deal with them. What's up, Queen?
Have you missed Miss Chapters?
Hey, what's up? How you been, Queen? It's been a minute. How's life? How's everything?
Oh, it's been ages.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, life's been fucking lifing in the right way for once.
Hey, that's positive. Happy to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know if you give me some fucking good energy or what happened, but shit. Things have been vibing really good recently.
Happy to hear that. Hell yeah. How's your health?
Since after Christmas.
Hey.
Much better. RV, jump up and say hello. Since after Christmas, so things were shit beforehand, as you know.
Okay.
But after Christmas, everything's I've just got a new job, RV.
Why got a new job?
Yeah, so do you know where I'm working now? At the moment. So basically, I was spotted by somebody else that's just opened a brand new company, which is running really smoothly. He's got that many employees, he can't do it on his own, so he's asked me to run the shop floor.
My G factor, you know.
Yeah, so I'm going to be on 38k a year, if not more. Depending on the overtime that I put in as well. So, but the standard is 38k a year.
Well, you buying me dinner, yeah?
Well, not yet. Let me get paid first, innit? So I'm going on Monday morning. So I've just handed my notice in to my place this morning. Going Monday morning, meeting all the staff and that. Having a walk around, learning the new machines and stuff, and then after that, yeah, that's it. The ball's rolling.
What's the love life say?
My love life is brilliant as well. I can't even lie. I can't even fault this guy. There's not one red flag.
Any good that you leave him?
Yeah, he's wounded. Well, I've not even told him yet. I've told the big boss, but I've not told him. Nah, because he's away in it for his 30th. So I'm just going to let him have his 30th. I'm taking him out on Monday for his tea and that. I've bought him a cake and everything. And then I'll tell him after all that I'm leaving. But he'll be sweet with it. He'll be happy for me because he knows I'm too good for that job role anyway. He said that since the minute he met me. He's like, you're too good to just be working on a line like this. Like, when you've gone from manager to working on the line, he's like, that. You're too good for it. He knows I'm too intelligent. He knows I'm too intelligent for that anyway. So I reckon this is a permanent job. So I'll get a 2-year contract out of this job. Minimum 2 years. They want me for. Yeah. So secure for 2 years.
Country, so yes, big up.
How you doing? How's it going? How you doing?
This is Coach Rito. He just talks about everything, you know, positive. He tries to get a lot of positive mindset, and this is what I was saying to him, because I was speaking to him before Christmas, and my life was going a bit shit, and my health wasn't it, Rico?
A little bit, yeah.
Rito. And
Hope you're doing better.
since me and him talking, and then my granddad passing and stuff like that,
Condolences.
life has just got incredible since.
Got to stay positive.
There's for you.
Yeah, but it was him that drove the positive into me, if you know what I mean. Like, he was like, you can sit on your ass feeling negative and doing nothing and going nowhere with your life. That's what he's telling me. But, or you can get up and do something with your life and make you. And I thought about what he said, and I thought, you know what, he's right. So I stayed off Beagle for a little bit. I started getting back into work, got off my ass, stopped feeling fucking sorry for myself. And look at me now.
Told me, innit? I think she passed it on to me, innit? Yeah, told me to stop feeling sorry for myself as well, didn't you?
Yeah, stop feeling sorry for yourself and act on it, innit?
I have the little positivity. Come on.
Best as possible.
All that positivity came from this guy right here. Like, this is the guy that I want to be around. Because
Passed on to me. Come on.
nah, he will drill some positivity in your mind, and he will change your mindset, and he will change your life. Trust me.
In a positive
That guy's
manner.
good at what he does.
I just feel your mental health and, you know, your feelings, like the intent is like you want to feel your feelings to comprehend feelings. If not, then reach out for help and guidance. Like, okay, I'm feeling sad, but I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out why. Because like to fix yourself by yourself is highly impossible because you don't know. So that's why I preach about the healing journey as I was taught, and reach out for help. There's got people in the healing journey with mental health wise and with, you know, depression, anxiety, you know, PTSD, bitter, hateful, and the whole Jan guides you. But remember this, only you as one being can do comprehension. I can't take it. I'm not God, Jesus, the universe. I can't take no one's pain away from nobody, but I can hold you and guide you. You know how to overcome it best as possible. And then if as long as you keep, you know, having this conversation as best as possible, because it's reality, it's your reality. Because you have a badass job, cool. To remind you, many things can't talk to you. You're sad, not depressed. I mean, your job not sad, depressed. Your car, your money. If you're sad, let's say you have like money. Remember this: when you're sad, depressed, grab your cell phone, double tattoo, look at your bank account. It'll make you happy. But that's a dopamine high. Happiness is fake. It's right for joy, you know. But the intent is to be happy for yourself. Like, joy is for yourself. Like, okay, if not, then what takes your energy? Who takes your energy? Because that's all it could be. Physical beings, my parents, my siblings, my kid, my ex, my partner. Yeah, so why you let them take your energy? You know, from them, they made me bullshit. You know, my
That's
stress.
what I'm saying, Abby. So
Yeah.
So he will slowly teach you the way, because Abby might not be able to pick up on what you're saying because you talk.
Oh, fast.
No, that's deep. No, understood. Good.
Did, yeah, some people can't catch him because he does speak quite fast for us.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to slow down.
But,
I apologize. That's my little issue. Yeah.
What I'm saying is, he'll teach you the sort of energy you need to be feeding your life with, and not feeding your life with. You know, he'll teach you
from negative energy. People trying to bring you down, and that you stay away from that.
Yeah, very factual.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do. Like,
it's not even about that. Like, people, you know. You'll meet people who have banter in different ways, yeah? You just need to learn to understand their banter.
Correct.
No, it's not that they're bad people,
right,
or they're going against you, or everyone's attacking you.
Right.
It's just everybody's different, so you have to start learning different types of people.
Different energies.
That's it.
Right.
And it's about understanding. It's about understanding their energy.
Everyone's going through different stuff, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
No, it's not even about what people are going through.
No, you understand that.
You can get my energy right now. Like the other day when I sent you that fucking rap that I made, that was all jokes and banter.
Yeah, but I laughed at that. Is when she tries to turn it into negative. I was laughing at her. I said, "What is that?" And I was like, "Did you know about it?" She was, "No, I didn't know about it. I didn't know even though she made it and that." And then she's like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, she did, because I sent it to her first. I said, "I'm going to send this RV because it's funny, isn't it?"
I phoned. I was laughing. I said, "How the fuck she done that? That's mad." And she's like, "I don't know what you're on about. Done what?" And that's like, you know, obviously you must know she's made a video about me, like song. And she's like, "No." And then she's like, "Oh yeah. I didn't know." She sent it me after she sent it to you. I was like, "What?" It was just her. It's weird. She's been a bit weird, isn't it?
No. It was just a joke, innit? Because you know when we was all in the fucking group and that, and it was my way of banter. And then I thought about it afterwards, and I thought, oh, maybe it was a bit too far.
I played it after to my mates, and I got a song about me.
But that's what I do. I sit down and I write lyrics, right?
Okay.
And I just write random lyrics when I'm bored.
Okay.
And then I put it into the AI and I let AI sing it for me.
Nice,
And
nice. Technology.
It either turns out really good or it turns out really bad. It's one of them. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I made my mum cry the other day, so I made my mum a song, yeah. And I'd sat there and I was writing it for about 4 hours. This song that I made her,
Okay.
because I was trying to find the right words, the right things to say. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And then I sent her the song, and she texted me back saying, "Just been blubbering for 3 hours straight." I was like, I wondered why you didn't message me back. I thought you didn't like it. She was like, "No, I absolutely loved it. I've just been listening to it on repeat." I was like, "That's so sweet. That's so sweet."
Oh yeah, words.
And my mum really loved it.
That's beautiful.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to connect mine to the speaker one day. That's it. I might do it later.
Yeah, I'll play you. I played the other day. So, if you don't mind, that is, because it's your life.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. Do your thing. Go for it. I'll let you hear it.
So this is a love song that I made. It's a bit more country vibes.
Okay.
And it's just how I feel in the moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
So it's nothing like. It's nothing like personal. Well, this one's a bit more personal, I'd say, actually, because this is my feelings in a song. So
Yeah.
So I actually wrote every letter of this song, every bit.
Okay. Oh yeah.
We haven't been together long. Still it feels like you've known me all along. You brighten up my every day, just by being you in the simplest ways. Steady smiling at my phone, just your name and my whole mood's blown. In the colors I can't explain, little butterflies racing through my veins. You're my happy place, you're my happy face. In a crowded room, you're my safe space. Talk for hours, never get bored. You're the love I never thought I'd look for. Gorgeous man, my best friend too. I just love everything you do. We share laughter till our cheeks ache. Inside jokes only we can trace. You walked in when I give it up. Didn't think I'd ever fall in love, but you look at me like I'm the one, like I hung the moon, like I hold the sun. All my broken pieces found a place when you pulled me close in your warm embrace. You're my happy place, you're my happy face. In a crowded room, you're my safest space. Talk for hours, never getting bored. You're the love I never thought I'd look for. Gorgeous man, my best friend too. I just love everything you do.
That's beautiful.
Shit on that.
Yeah.
Sometimes people don't really.
I have redone it actually.
Okay,
I
that's
played
better.
you the shit version. I should have played you the better version, but
Oh no,
that
no,
was a shit one.
that was good. That was good.
She needs to get in the studio, don't you, Cactus?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, better song. Beautiful, beautiful lyrics. Oh yeah. Some people like you like are gifted with words. Mhm.
The remake to it's well better, but I did this one as well. This one's quite nice. So. We haven't known each other long, but time got tangled in your arms. Every minute with you feels like I've lived here all along. You're my obviously it goes on from there, the same song, but
Oh, yeah.
it's just a better.
Yeah, that's
better
awesome.
Fucking,
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's
better.
beautiful lyrics. Oh, yeah, beautiful words.
Yeah, I wrote all them lyrics myself.
That's awesome. Yeah, some people are talented with words. Like, I can't do poetry nor like music. I don't know. That's not my gift. Some people like have that gift, which is phenomenal. Like, if you have it, use it. Use it to the fullest.
I've written I've written some random things out, right? And then when you put the music and then you start singing it, you wouldn't think it was going to be a song when you first write it. But then when you sing it to a certain time, it's about finding the rhythm of the music and singing it to the rhythm. Do you know what I mean? And then you hear the song in it, but anything can be turned into a song, and that's the absolute truth. And I only learned that through my uncle, because my uncle he was big in music. He's passed away now, God rest his soul, but he was a famous singer. Oh. And he told me anything can be sung, anything.
Yeah.
It's just finding the rhythm.
Oh yeah, I'm on the live. Give me a minute.
So I played some old music and I said, Slade in it. I said, I don't know something else.
Yeah. So my uncle was in Slade band, and when the main singer died on Slade, he took over. And he was a fantastic singer, and it's him that taught me music, pretty much.
Awesome.
Like, anything can be sung. You just need to feel it within your heart.
Right.
Want to sing it.
Correct.
And find the rhythm how to sing it. Once you found the rhythm how to sing a song, you can sing anything you want.
Yeah, if you know that's your gift, most definitely.
It's finding it in your heart, really. That's what you need to do. You can turn any words into a song, and it's actually true. It really is true. Anything you write down, you could write a story down and sing it.
Right. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
So that was literally just, I wrote my feelings down and turned it into a song.
Yeah.
So anyone's capable of doing it.
Definitely.
You have to write it down, isn't it? Got to be strong to write it down.
I do you know what I do? I could just be in work, right, and I can come up with like something in my head, and I'll write it in my notes, and then I'll keep it in my notes, and I'll keep adding to it, and then once I've got a full little script there, then I'll turn it into a song. It can be the most random time of the day, and I'll think of something and just add it to it.
Definitely.
Big up.
Big up.
Still alive and that.
Still alive, still kicking,
Day by day.
All gotta be there.
Yeah, day by day.
The thing is, you just need to remember how fucking precious life is, and it's not here for keeps. So
right.
You gotta grab it while you can.
Oh yeah, that was definitely. That's why I picture like day by day and baby steps. Like me as one being every day above ground, I got one more day to live. So, I'm grateful for one more day just to tell the same story, do my one-on-ones, go live, and just eventually work on the podcast, push content. But just to pay it forward, like to tell a story about real life, real feelings. Like, I'm happy you're rich, but how you depressed? You have a family, you have kids, but you still feel alone. That's not healthy like I used to be, So
rich people are probably more depressed than poor people, because poor people find love in every little object.
Best as possible, correct? Yeah, best as possible.
So
yeah, financial stability wise,
it's true. I've gone from having a lot of money to having nothing to going back up again. And I remember on my poorest days where I was going to food banks, because we've all been, not everyone's been there, but I can vouch that I've been there.
Yeah, resources.
And having to rely on food banks, and that makes you. I feel like anyone who's ever been rich before should have to go through that just to value life and how important life is, because it makes you realise how important these people are on earth.
Correct.
Because these people go out and beyond to make sure the poor are fed.
Very fast. Oh yeah.
And people with not a lot of money in their pockets do that.
Correct. Oh, yeah, we can't pay it for them. It's definitely wise, and as you have resources for the most part. every which way, and that's why I preach about mental health and the healing journey.
I just think, I feel like some people, really, really fucking good people, like really good people that go out and beyond for some people. And then you've got the rich people where they've always been rich. They've never experienced being low before.
Right,
you know,
right. Yeah.
low on money. So they wouldn't understand how it feels to fight for a tin of beans, let's say, for the most
Right.
smallest thing.
Yeah.
They wouldn't know about that. And that's because they've never had to worry about it.
Correct.
They also need to realise, like, not everyone came from that neck of the woods.
Oh yeah.
But they're depressed. They're depressed because they've got everything in the world. They've already had everything. They've seen everything.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
they've
financial
done everything
Right.
that we can't. So they're depressed for the simple reason is, what else has life got to offer them, because they've got everything already.
Well, they got
Life can't really
man-made
offer
things. Yeah, man-made things. You can have man-made things, right? You can be like me. My situation, I'm not man-made rich. Like dollars, I'm a single father of kids. I do co-parenting. Like, I probably won't ever have like the financial stability to be like, you know, rich, like dollar rich. But I tell people like, I'm God, universe the rich. Like every day I wake up, I'm blessed. One more day, because I can tell stories. I can make sure my people is cool, my kids is cool, right? But on my tattoos, like they're my scars healed. Like what's anxiety? What's depression? What's child trauma?
You're comfortable in life. You're comfortable in life, but you're also humble about it.
1,000.
You're not showing it off. You're not. You don't throw it in people's faces that you've got money. There's a difference.
Even if I had money, I still wouldn't do that.
being humble doesn't take much. It doesn't.
Nah.
You'd never see somebody in a shit, sticky situation either, would you?
Right. No,
You know what I mean?
if you have money, that's the intent to pay it forward, right? That's how people like to my kids and people in general. Is like, I'm a single father of kids, right? So tell my kids, I can save you physically, right? If I have money financially, correct, but emotionally and spiritually, no, I cannot take your pain from you at all. I'm not God, the universe at all, but I can tell you stories. So what I say, like, we would do for each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, warn, and show my love to each other. But nobody can take nobody's pain at all. But you can sit there, be supportive, elaborate, check on your peoples to make sure, because my next tattoo, suicidal thoughts in your head.
That takes that doesn't even take 5 minutes out of your day for you to check in on someone.
Yeah, a simple text.
That's what makes you a good person. Checking in daily with people, I don't think people realise, but it goes a long fucking way. Just a, hey, how are you? Are you okay? Do you need to talk today? That goes a long way.
Almost definitely.
It goes a lot. It goes more of a way than someone saying, "Do you want a tenner?" or "Do you want 20 quid?"
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
No, most definitely. Like, it's going to help financially, but emotionally and spiritual wise, I mean, like, I can't financially, I cannot help you for the most part because I'm scraping by it. But emotionally and spiritually, if you want to, mental health, we can talk about it. If you're having a bad day, I'm here for you. That's what that people model. Model's your pocket, 24/7, 365. Please don't ever feel alone. Like, whatever.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The emotional support is more to me than financial support.
Correct. Oh yeah,
the
facts.
Emotional support means more to me than anything.
Oh yeah.
If I know someone's got my back and they're going to listen to me, and if I'm going through a bad time, everyone needs somebody to talk to.
Correct. Oh yeah, it helps a lot, especially with your mental health and to guide you, to forewarn you, like, okay, you can do that decision. But from outside looking in, I don't think it's good for you. But let me elaborate why I don't think it's good for you.
You could give someone the best advice that they've heard in a year.
Right.
Or 10 years.
Facts. Oh yeah, facts.
Through one conversation. You know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, very factual.
I feel like a conversation goes a long way.
1,000.
And we can learn off a conversation, and we can better ourselves off that one conversation sometimes.
Very factual.
Because it's all about learning and hearing advice off somebody else that we probably would never hear off another person.
Correct.
Because people help people in different ways.
Very factual.
So it could just take that one person that will inspire you to be something completely different.
Correct. Oh yeah, that's why I'm here. Like, not because of myself. Like, I was taught by almost 6 years ago, my real support team, 10 of them. I go, hey, how do I pay you back? Like, nah, you do a podcast, whatever they taught you, just pay it forward. What? You're telling stories, right? Like, I told you a story and I hold you and guide you when you go through your second breakup, but losing your second family type of situation. So I'm here for you. Just pay it forward. That's what people out there, like, when you're doing your healing journey, and if you can, pay it forward. Pay it forward, man. Like, people are struggling like you was, and from there, just hold the hand, guide them. You can't remember that to remind you. Like, they taught me, You can't take no one's pain from you. Like, I can't take your pain from you. You're shedding tears. I'm not shedding tears, but I have compassion for you. I know what you're going through because I went through that. That's why I make it sound easy because I'm verbalizing it.
That's the thing. That like you're so spot on there though, for saying you can't take the pain away, because no one can take somebody's pain away. We can be here to guide you,
Right.
but
Be
that
supportive.
pain has to heal within time.
Oh yeah,
you know,
time and
it
choice.
takes time, but
Yeah.
But it's about what you do. It's about what you do with that time
Correct.
in process to heal it.
Facts, very factual. Oh yeah, that's why I say the little saying: you got to feel your feelings to comprehend to evolve in life, because only you can let go. I can't do comprehension for nobody, you know. That's why the first hard part is to forget, which is communication. Not forget you lived it. What's up, Tim? How you doing? How's it going? And then the second hardest part for a lot of us is you want to let go, do closure for yourself, comprehend why it felt, what happened to you, to do comprehension, to let it go. You know, that's why in your head that one door pane you close, at least it's one door that you can close now. Now you can breathe. You know, that's the most recent pain. Keep it simple, like you.
100%.
I'm sorry.
I said 100%.
Oh,
Like, you know, you can only do so much for anybody.
oh yeah. Just be supportive, and that's it. As long as you know control and protect the energy, that no one takes it, then you're good. A lot of people go on social media.
I just wanted to nip in here, say thank you, because you pulled my head out of my ass and it meant a lot to me. So,
No, you're welcome.
thank
Welcome.
you.
You're welcome. Just paying it forward. What's up, Timmy? How you doing?
You know, Rita. I just stopped by to say hi.
So, how was your week?
Hi, Timmy.
You know.
Good week? Steady week? Just a week.
Yeah.
Just a week.
Same old stuff, different day, you know?
The routine. But are you okay with your routine?
It is what it is, you know?
Well, as long as you're maintaining your steady, you're okay on the overall. If it's kind of a little bad, try to evolve from it. You know, do something better for yourself, I guess you could say.
Yeah, you already know this question.
Mm.
The answer to this question.
Go for it.
Y'all can get better.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. Well, the intent is to evolve in life, especially for you as one individual, and then which I preach about your home, because it matters at home, because everything's at my home, and from there wise, you know, your universe, like whatever your everyday life is, like your work environments in general wise, you know, try to manage life best as possible. But me as a being, I care about your mental home upstairs, mental health, and your physical home, because you could be like healing journey, I love God, the universe, cool, but then let's say your home's toxic, like. Who's the toxic person in the household? Is it you, your partner, kids are just being kids? That's their job as a gift, you know. But if it's an adult, you know, then the situation's at home. Like, why is it bad at home? You know, from that way, it's the best as possible. If you can adapt, and if you gotta leave, or vice versa, you know. So, because you don't want to, like, you can love the God, the universe, church, my job, but then you're dreading to go home. That's the problem. Like, that feeling right there to be like, I'm in my car right now. I don't have a partner, right? It'd be nice, but I don't. But let's say I had a partner and it was toxic. Like, I won't ever have that feeling like, fuck, I gotta sigh. I go back to her, and then I sit in the parking lot, and I don't want to go in the house. Not because our kids, scenario to say we have kids, it's because of her, because of us. That's the problem. Let's stop people, like, it's not the kids. We're here, and that's it. It's us as a couple, you know. Let's say, or yeah, say roommates.
Hey, Rita, you need help getting a house or what?
No. So I do have a house. So in life, in life you make sacrifices. In life you adapt to your environment, right? So my home is literally 3 hours away. Like where I'm sitting at, I'm in my job right now. So 3 hours away, my kids, which I'll see them tomorrow. Well, actually today Saturday now. So tonight, this evening wise, they're 4 hours away. So I go home literally my home. I go from home like maybe half an hour to an hour. Check on the fur babies, check on the home, and I drive another hour east. Are you in Arizona? Not Queen. I'm in Seattle, Washington, actually. And then I'm 6 days in Seattle. So east of Washington, there is work, but not for me. Especially the man with tattoos, my neck, my face, my arms. I'm the devil, because a lot of religious, spiritual people, quote unquote.
I know, Rita.
So, so in Seattle, they don't care about tattoos. They care about work ethic and customer service. You know that. So That's why in life you adapt to your environment. Like I could stay in Eastern Washington and keep looking for work, which I've been doing for years, or I can move back to Seattle because I know that I'll get hired no problem. But the situation is like, okay, now I'm farther away from my kids. I'm away from my home, you know? So I basically live in my van. I can get a spot, but I don't want to just pay rent while I'm living, you know, I have a house. Nah. I just adapt to my environment because I'm comfortable. So, and it'd be nice to have a potential partner, but once again, like, the situation at hand is like, you know, it's not just one-sided, it's two-sided. And the intent is potential partners, which I preach about. If we can't talk about everything, then what are we doing here, you know? What's up with it, bro, man? What's up, Ross? How you doing? How's it going? You know, how's your night? How's everything? What you gonna call it? And that's for everybody out there. That's why I preach the fullest as a couple to be wise. You know, if you guys can't talk about everything, then what are you guys doing there? Because of looks, because of beauty, because your beliefs, that's A for effort. But what about on the overall picture? And that's what I preach to the fullest. Like, if we can't talk about everything, it's not gonna work out respectfully. Associates, cool. Friends, you know.
How'd you know that, Rito?
What's that? Oh, you do know that? Oh yeah. Well, I'm happy you do that. That's the intent, is to eventually comprehend that. A lot of people think that we could be together because of looks, because of status. You could do that. Yeah. Yeah.
All the above.
You can do that, but the intent in the beginning, every relationship starts with love, right? Miss hearing your wisdom. I'm blessed. Oh my, thank you, Rasta. I just tell stories once again for everybody out there. Got what they deserved. USA. Sure, I guess. I don't care about politics respectfully. You know, but whatchamacallit, I just pay it forward, like, especially if you want love. A lot of people say they want love. My number, 95%. 95% you don't know what love is yet, because if you didn't know what love was, you would not stay in touch with relationship for too long. You know the door's right there. You can leave whenever you want to. You both can leave, you know? But it shouldn't get to that point. But if it does, the intent is to have the adult conversation, the uncomfortable conversation. Babe, check it out. Like, I know we was good on the overall in the beginning, but it's not getting better. Like, you know, we both come home. We both through a hard type of situation. We're both exhausted. But you're upstairs, I'm downstairs. Like, my first baby mom's like fucking 20-something years ago. Like, I want everything. How can you say, okay, you have kids, right? Marriage is no marriage, but you're upstairs and downstairs. You sleep in separate households, or, you know, separate rooms. Like, that's toxic as fuck. I want everything. But once again, as a being, give yourself grace. If you have no healing journey, no support team, this is Japanese to you, every which way. That's why I give yourself grace, especially you single parents, co-parents. Give yourself grace. You didn't know. You keep being your parents. Well, my parents, which I said I used to. My parents should have taught me. They don't know this conversation. They did the best they could. It's politics. War is war, not wars. It's a man-made war. I don't care about man-made wars. Teach me about God wars. Yo, every which way. My tattoo, I'm gonna type pretty soon. It's gonna say, which actually no, I take it back. I have it on me. It says, a monkey can fight another monkey. A monkey pull a trigger, but can a monkey speak? So are you a weak narcissistic monkey, or are you a strong empathetic being? Use your words, or it's a dip of a knife, respectfully. So I don't care about man-made wars. And here's the best part. That's a man-made war. In the ghetto hoods, war happens every day above ground. All the gang mafiosos at each other's throats. They have more PTSD than the military does, respectfully. So I don't care about man-made wars. Anyone who does verbal, physical threats, my tattoos, I said right here vertically, you can't see it. It says monkeys, zoos, jails, prisons. Because all you humans that do verbal, physical threats, you should be in zoos, but you can't put a human in a zoo because that's inhumane. So they got jails and prisons waiting for you. Layaway. End of story. So I don't care about many things respectfully. I care about God, the universe. Teach me about mental health. That's what I care about. If you're sad and depressed, why? If you're bitter or hateful, why? You bitch about your partner that you love, but you love God, the universe, why? Respectfully. That's what I care about. And then once again, you say you want love. How? You don't know what love is. Like I did until I was 39, and in this lifetime, 18 at heart, just turned 45. The last 6 years of my life, blessed. And nothing against my exes, my past pain, my toxic love trauma, nor child trauma, because none of my family from Washington State down to Mexico, back to Spain, the motherland, zero. They can't teach me any of my tattoos, anything about the healing journey. They can teach me this. Whereas the Catholic, go to church, pray, live in God's hands. That belief is not. It's not fully wrong, right? But the physical part, you're praying to God, the universe, that your partner changes the ways. Why? God gave everybody what? 2 same gifts. Every day above ground, everyone has the 2 same gifts, which I'm gonna tell you on my back, or my arm, either or. What is it? Choice and free will. For both the intoxic relationships, the door's right there. I preach about doors. I've been giving hits to the universe for all of it before anyone's ever born. the miracle. You're praying to God, the universe, especially toxic relationship. You're praying to God, the universe, whatever your higher source is, to send me a sign from my ancestors' miracle. It's the fucking door. Está la puerta. The door is right there. The door is right there physically. Go to that door. Don't ever look back. And to keep it, we're adults. That's not your kid. I tell queens all the time. That's not your kid. Stop being his babysitter, his mother, his father, his probation officer. What are you doing there? Respectfully, just leave. Don't look back. You know? That's number one. How you do as to go welcome to life. Respectfully wise. If not, then stay there and complain about your partner for years. I don't recommend years. Do not do years, because the day you start doing the healing journey, you're gonna say, like everyone says, I wish I was younger. I wish it did not exist as the past has been written. Give yourself grace. My parents should have taught me. They don't know no better. Because trust me, I tell my 8 kids, yo, why am I speaking to you now? There's my parents, your grandparents. Why aren't they speaking to you like I'm speaking to you? Because they've done this conversation. They're gonna tell you, go to church, pray them in God's hands. That's all they know. That's what like I was taught. And that's what I'm talking to you. It's not gonna work in your favor. Church is not the issue. The Bible is not the issue. It's the beings in the church, in the temple, in the mosque. Whatever your higher source, it's that. The beings. You're the physical being going through it. The question is for how much for longer. Everybody out of my bag, it's going to say, in this lifetime, right? How many bodies are you going to figure out what love is? How many tears are you shedding? How many, especially you queens, you empathetic queens. How many more tears you shedding? Tell me that shit fucking feels good. Tell me, like, when nothing more than crying, that ass, like the grieving journey, it's at your own pace. But tell me you, and that's the part where you become like, you know, like I used to be, though, when I began the healing journey, like, I made a TikTok about this shit, that ass, man. And I was getting emotional about it, because that's the healing journey, the awakening journey. You're trying to figure it out, like, okay, now I'm working on myself as a man, quote unquote, and I'm doing this healing journey. Which queen out there can match my energy? Which queen out there? There's a zillion out there. Which one can guarantee me that she's not gonna break trust and loyalty? She's not gonna just walk away. And that's the part of fear. It's but one word. It's called. People talk about rejection. I emphasize the shit out of this shit. You as one being can handle rejection. What? To forewarn you, you don't have to comprehend, because that is your choice, if you will. Anyone can leave whenever they want to. What? Whenever they want to. Are you ready for that? Or are you scared? Excuse me. Are you scared of that? Are you afraid? Afraid of that? What? I'm forewarning you. You don't have to comprehend that. Do you want me to sit here and say, keep it 100? I'll say your dream. Don't worry. God, the universe, they won't let your partner leave. That's not factual. Keep it 1,000. Ron Rio. Because all the shit that I say, yo, I wish it did not exist, right? But it would have been nice if I had a real support team and I was like fucking 5-10 years old. Okay, chill out, Bobby. It's cool to church. God, that's beautiful. Nothing wrong with belief. It's the person by your side. What? It's the person by your side. And for you, the door is right there. You don't have to stay. I know it's gonna hurt. You might feel guilty, but if you're adults, that's not your kid. I tell you, I'll chase my kids in general, because those kids don't know shit about nothing about the mental health healing journey. All you kindergarten, middle school, high schoolers, I tell my kids, friends, teach me something positive in life, and don't bring God the universe. I've heard it all. I'm way older than you, respectfully, and they have nothing to say. You see, you don't know. So remember that to forewarn you. Mind, body, be selfish in a positive manner, like Buddha taught, and which I taught more, which emphasized in a positive manner. It's the person by your side. What? His relations can make you, break you, and they can definitely destroy you. If you allow them to destroy you, they shall destroy you. To the point you're traumatized. Respect and say this, especially empathetic queens. God, the universe, my husband, my spouse. I won't ever be single forever. I have a lot of one-on-ones. 20 years deep, single, celibate, etc. Because they just like, I'm good. I tell the queens, respect and say this, like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, right? But here's the kicker, just to let you know from the outside looking in, because I was you, I know that feeling 1,000%. You're scared of love. Do not be scared of love. If God, highest source you believe in, right, is love, it's not scary at all. It's toxic love. Be scared of toxic love. But it's all the red flags in front of your face. Why am I talking to you? Why am I elaborating? So I tell the queens, everybody else, yo, I can come in your life, and this is the thing, is that we're taught to be codependent. So yes, I can come in your life to bring you love. I worked on myself, but to forewarn you, I can walk away whenever I want to. So can you. Can you handle rejection? What? If I walk away, will I hurt you? It's okay with the grieving journey, shed your tears for so long, but if you're shedding your tears for so long, months, a year, respect for you, that's the rejection part. And this is where you build the walls high. When you build walls, what are walls? A wall, you can't see shit, right? So you can build your walls, cool. A pastor, like almost 6 years ago, started my healing journey on TikTok. He's like, build fences. He's like, what are fences? You have holes. Observe people's energy. Study them for who they really are. Are they being nice or they acting nice? And that's just deep as fuck. Like, what? And it's factual. That's what a lot of people, when you build walls, you pay to God leaders to send you a being to match energy to love you. But when you build your walls, you want God leaders probably say you 10,000 people and you denied every single one of them. You know, because you're building walls, build fences, man. Study of, that's what I do as a being. I don't have to speak to nobody. That's what was get triggered. You don't know me. Yo guys, I'm tired. I don't have to know you as a physical being. I know energy. It's all about energy. That's why I'm here in Seattle. Like, you know, I get just all the time. Everything. I'm on the north side here in the suburbs. They all look at me, right? And they be like, man, when we start talking, just bullshit with the customer, people in the street in Seattle, they be like, man, your looks is very deceiving. I was like, what you thought? Gangbang, my field soul, prison tattoos, 10 kilos? They be like, you know, Seattle talk. This is the way we speak the lingo here. I'll say that little line, right? They be like, well, you said, but you thought about it, and we laugh about it because they think the South Side Seattle, the ghetto hoods. I'm like, nah, I could blend in easily, but no, I'm not. I'm from the ghetto hoods, but I'm not in it. Even when I go back home, it's the ghetto hoods type of situation. That type of people. If you're in the ghetto hoods, do not be in it. If you're partying, kicking the streets, respect when I say this. If you're from the ghetto hoods, there's no such thing as wrong place, the wrong time at all. Even for your kids, respectfully. You live in the ghetto hoods. You know the streets are garbage. It's analogy, metaphor, religious talk. All my tattoos, purposely. All ghetto hoods, hell on earth. All suburbs, heaven on earth. End of story. That's it. If I want love, I'm in the suburbs. Empathetic Queens in Seattle, deep ass conversations. Not because of me. I'm part of it because of my tattoos. It attracts them every which way. Yeah, I'm wearing my hoodie. You can't see me. My arms are pretty much sleeved up. My chest and my back. They'd be like, "Is your whole body?" No, not my whole body. I might do I might do potentially my whole torso because I'm buying cream pretty soon for it because the probably is like 50% numbing cream, whatever. If it works, oh fuck yeah, it's on. All my torso will be tied up with just words and healing notes to pay it forward. If I see or hear anyone's like healing notes or a trigger or a subject, I'll put it on my body. Eventually, I'll make sure to hoodies. And the best part of Seattle, I don't have to open my mouth. My words talk for me on my shirts and my hoodies. They'd be like, man, that's pretty direct and triggering. Yeah, it is. That's my gift. Now the best part, sir, miss, you were talking about it, right? What will you do with your feelings? Because your feelings, if it's a trigger for you, it's your trigger. Big words. I respect your boundaries. You don't have to talk about it, but would you want to talk about it? I respect your boundaries. Do you want to elaborate? Do you want to tell you why I say what I say? Why the words on my shirt and my hoodies? And here's the best part. If it's on my shirt hoodie, more likely it's my body. What? I even show them. Oh shit, it's on you. It's on me. Yeah. Just the bigger version of it, you know? That's crazy, man. What's your tattoos about? Mental health and healing journey. It's straight to the point. I said to people, respectfully, I pay it forward. Why do you want to do years of counseling and therapy? You know, the healing journey. Years? That respectfully, like, I didn't do none of that stuff, you know. I have money to do counseling and therapy. And once again, nothing wrong with counseling and therapy as long as your counselor therapist elaborates these conversations. So if they have personal experience, but let's say they don't have personal experience, they have all these clients that traumatize the fuck. They can't take their story, which I do I speak to thousands of queens, you know, almost 6 years doing this. They come and go. I've heard so many stories. When it comes to toxic relationships, a lot of us have very similar stories. They have child trauma. From there, why are you trying to figure out what love is? You don't know what love is yet, you know? Once you learn how to love you blessed. Because you know 1,000% people walk away. And that's a part of fear. That's what I tell people all the time. Like, yo, just for warning, you don't have to comprehend that. But you can have everything in life, everything goes smoothly. You guys are lovey-dovey, 5 years solid, 7 years solid, etc. You have everything, man, made bullshit. You got job, money, power, and fame, right? Cool. Then the day that they say, the day they want to talk to you, because they don't want to ghost you, and they don't want to do a conversation, you ready for that? What? Now rejection's about to happen. Now what happened to you? You're ready for the rejection once again. And you be like, okay, once again, we're all physical beings, right? Emotionally and spiritual wise, you can get exhausted. My situation, I had the potential to be. They went off the rip. Chill out, babe. Just to let you know, please do not accept me in your life. We can be lovey-dovey in the beginning, but let's say down the road, on your side, you're not satisfied, or something that I say, the way I carry myself. My situation, all my tattoos, but once again, my situation, the potential to be that they potentially like me type of situation. I tell them whatchamacallit. 2 seconds, guys. I love these little boys, these trolls. Anyways, I tell them, chill out. So the potential to be, if you like me, I'll send you pictures of all my tattoos. If any word or my little healing notes in my body, which is a phrase, you know, which is my notes wise, it triggers you behind the screen is not gonna work out. End of story. And they'll say all the time, we haven't even tried. Why do you want to try when you just told me that word triggers you, that phrase triggers you? I'm gonna use a scenario. We're together as a couple, right? I'm sleeping like a baby, my shirt's off, and you know 1,000% it's on my body. And I forewarned you, and every time you see it, it takes your energy. You become bitter, hateful, scared, whatever your feeling is, and you don't want to talk about it. Then what are we doing here? What am I doing here? I can handle it. If you want me to accept you, compromise, cool. I don't wake up and be all my tattoos are my scars healed. These are your cuts and wounds, and you want to be with me? They're cool. This self-sabotage your life and hurt your own self every day, bug ground, because that's what you're doing to yourself. And I tell the queens all the time, the boys behind me, they won't tell you any of this shit at all, because it allows me to start the healing journey. They'll accept the bullshit, shit falls apart. Guess what? They care about us, and that's it. If they can move on, they don't give a shit for the most part. That's what typically more men do, because we're more narcissistic, wise, more lustful. We do the body hop in the whole phase. We don't take the healing journey. What's a healing journey? Healing journey is a body by my side. I get another girlfriend, like almost 6 years ago. My family, my friends, going to losing my second family, right? They're like, why don't you get another girlfriend? Like, get a girlfriend to help me with the kids. I'm like, so you want me to get a girlfriend to help me with the kids? I go, why do I want to get a girlfriend, going through a breakup, to help me with the kids? That's fucking, first and foremost, that's hella wrong. I'm going to be using her for that? Really? And they're like, let's go party and kick it. I tell my family and my buddies, so that's what you guys do when you break up? You have a party and kick it and bother the fuck out, move the fuck on? Second account with you. I see. Hey, what's up, Amber? How you doing, Queen? You know, welcome to the live. Yeah, I got 2 accounts just in case, because if I get pulled on my first TikTok, I got my second TikTok. If I get pulled on both, I got other platforms. That's what people like. Do not be codependent of one platform. If you're doing, especially doing like, you know, healing journey, mental health, like I just started doing all these platforms 5 years ago. I've been doing it for 6 years now. Backup account. On TikTok wise, but once again, I'm live on both my TikToks, on Zeus, which is a dating app. Respectfully say this, dating apps are fucking garbage, respectfully. Because there's a lot of women out there, quote unquote, but they're girls. They say they want love, their bio, beautiful pictures, all that good shit. But conversations, Japanese. Dead ass. You ask a lot of questions, you know. Like one girl fucking on Facebook dating app, she's from Spokane. And I'm from the Valley, Yakima Valley. I'm here in Seattle. So Seattle, Spokane's about a 6-hour drive. From home, it's a 3-hour drive, right? And she's like, talking to you, because it sounds like, you know, you're like positive or whatever. It makes me want to take mushrooms. I was like, oh, psychedelics. I've done it before. Here's the kicker. Take your shrooms, take your psychedelics, whatever drug you're doing, and tell me the story you spoke to God, the universe, right? And when you sober up, back to fucking reality, why you stand depressed? Why you bitter? Why you have a kid? You know? Where's the baby father at? Where's those feelings? That exactly. Keep it down. Take your shrooms, take your ayahuasca, drugs, alcohol, pills. Numb the fuck up. Run from the person in the mirror. But you say you want love. You have to tell, respectfully, Miss Queen, you're a dating app looking for love, and having this conversation is wrong. Respectfully, you're a girl. You're not ready for love. You're ready for toxic love. Toxic love? That's just dime a dozen. Now show me love and lust. Toxic love and lust is everywhere. Everywhere. Fucking dime a dozen. Love and lust? Go buy a scratch ticket. That is very fucking rare. Dead the fuck out. It's very fucking rare. Especially my situation as a man, I worked on myself. In this lifetime at 39, if I became a father, adult, you know, a man, quote unquote, boys and girls can have this conversation because it's personal, it's feelings. The big word, they can become vulnerable. But yet they claim they want love, relationships, merging kids. You don't know what none of that. You get that. Physically get it. And when it falls apart, tell me how it feels. When you're on your knees, ball like a bitch. Respectfully, I say that like I did, right? Tell me how it feels, respectfully. That's why I comprehend to the fullest. That's why I'm here telling a story. Nobody has to comprehend me. I keep it raw and real. Straight to the point, day one off the rip. That's it. That's why I have all my tattoos, me as a being. In my mind, I'm out to set the universe. How can I make this universe black and white? To make it simple, straight to the point. Like, love doesn't hurt. No, it's toxic love. Toxic love hurts you every which way. It will destroy the fuck out of you. And if you believe you are the one, if you believe God, to remind you, God, especially queens, God the universe doesn't wake up sad and depressed. Here's the best part. Why are we talking about your partner, and why isn't he talking to you about it? He doesn't know this conversation. Because as men, we're not taught the healing journey, mental health feelings at all. I was him. Was, past tense. You know, that's why I say all the time. If you're doing the healing journey, if you want to keep it somewhat black and white, if you want a better outcome in life, especially relationships in general wise, if you're a square, the nice kind of empathetic person, empath, the big term, my term, empathist, then date people like you as associates, friends, and especially as a partner. You're doing the healing journey, they're doing the healing journey. We have these oh my conversations. I promise you 1,000, you will have a better outcome. If not, then fucking do opposite track, which we're brainwashed to do, codependency wise, and we see the good in people. That's why if you're a square, we fucking date circle of zombies. Respectfully, I say this, I don't, yo, I get it. First and foremost, if they sold you a dream, right? Because remember, when there's zombies, addicts, and addiction, they won't tell you they went off the rip. Scenario, let's say I was alcoholic, method, popping blues and ice and bullshit, right? I know 1,000%, if I tell potential partner, just to let you know, I know you like me, you like my energy, you like conversation, but Queen, just to let you know, I'm alcoholic. I do blues, zannies, and bullshit. I know more like oh, thank you for being honest, but I don't do none of that stuff. So we won't become partners, couples at all. We stay friends and associates. I can handle rejections and it hurt me. So I will sell a dream in the beginning, match energy, all that shit. Everything starts with love. But when the red flags start happening, when they start passing boundaries, when you start accepting them, there it is. Now it's going to toxic love. Every which way. That's why me as a being, I don't date circles. I don't date zombies. All my tattoos on my body for reasons. As a being, that's all I see is square circles, zombies. Yes, I see black, cosmetically wise, race culture, but I don't care about man-made bullshit. I care about your energy because I keep it simple. I date your mind as an associate, as a friendship, especially partnership, because your mind tells your mouth to move and talk to me. Have a conversation. Your mind tells your fingertips to text me. Have a conversation. Your body's part of it. It's not all of it. That's why the only reason I say this is because I, here and there I do psychedelics. In the spiritual universe, God universe, there's no such thing as a physical verbal conversation. It's all mental. Sometimes it's dead ass. I get exhausted talking. In my head, I'm just like, in my mind wise, I'm just like, I wish I could just do telepathy and that's it. Dead ass. That's what people do psychedelic streams. They be like, I had a full conversation without opening your mouth, right? Yeah, that's telepathy. Exactly. I comprehend where you're coming from because that's my boy. My tattoo is, why are we speaking this conversation? You heard me talk about before, right? You had a personal experience. Now that you did it, now you comprehend it. Yeah, telepathy. That's why in God's universe, no such thing as a verbal conversation. That's when they say like these humans see ETs, these aliens, they spoke to them. Yeah, telepathy. We humans are way behind. But once again, even when it comes to aliens, that's why I say whatever you believe you are, I'm a starseed, a light worker, a reptilian. Yeah, but I guarantee if you take me to your universe, I guarantee 1,000%, I will see squares, circles, zombies in that universe, that realm. And they could be like, once again, aliens have technology. They go to different lifetimes. I mean, lifetimes, timelines, quantum, quote unquote, different planet. But yeah, if I met an ET, take me to your planet. Show me. Obviously, you have technology. You came here and talking to me. You're ET. You have a spaceship, right? Yeah, quantum. I get that. But I want to see square circle zombies. They'd be like, what's a square circle zombie? And I'd be, look at your aliens, your ETs. Look at that. There's a square. Empathetic people, empathetic aliens. There's your circles. There's the bad zombie, the good zombie, the fuck zombie, the bully, the racist. And then you have, I'm talking about those are circles. The zombies are the addicts and addiction. How the hell are your aliens over there with technology and there are zombies, addicts and addiction? That's my point being. Yes, your technology and man-made bullshit, alien bullshit, but the same outcome. That's how
Coach.
Hey, what's up, number one? Welcome to life. How you doing?
Good. We're talking about toxic relationships.
Yeah. Well, that's what I talk about in general wise. That's what I focus my energy on because, like, a lot of us think we know what love is, and we accept people by our side and it goes to toxic love. So then we say, like I used to, love is for the birds, fuck love. Love hurts. That's incorrect. Actually, it's toxic love. Toxic love. You don't want toxic love in your life because toxic love will cost you everything emotionally, mentally, spiritually, financially, your health, potentially physically, and potentially your life. Because scenario number one, if I'm your toxic boyfriend, I'm emotionally cheating, emotionally and spiritually abusive, I'm physically abusive, I'm a fuckboy, and I go to church every Sunday. We both love God. And then the day you are threatened to think about leaving me, and I tell you, babe, if I can't have you, nobody can have you. You might be here tomorrow as a forewarning. So that's what I preach about. Like, yo, Queens.
Okay, all right. So
Mm-hmm.
let me give you a scenario.
Oh, go for it.
gonna give you scenarios for you. All right, so I am with this guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have a baby girl and a boy,
Okay.
and all he wants to do is hang out with his boys, right?
Okay.
And when the time comes, like when people come through the house, why don't you go upstairs?
What? So his buddies come over, and you gotta go upstairs?
Yep. Yeah.
Nah, he's too jealous, Queen. He's too jealous. So that means there's on his side scenario. My next tattoo says XX, and let's say with his XX, one of his ex or ex's wives was jealous, controlling, or they cheat on him, so they broke trust and loyalty. So he thinks that potentially all women are alike, right? Or say his buddies.
So he thinks his buddies are gonna hit on the girl?
Potentially why. So that's why you know him better than I do, right? So there's so many scenarios, right? So he's either traumatized from exes, they broke trust and loyalty, or his other buddies with his exes passed boundaries and they cheated, type of situation. So potentially he would do it for.
And you don't trust them.
Right, right. But here's the kicker: like if I had a friend, right, and let's say you're my girlfriend, and my friend cheated with my exes, and that's still my friend, why do I have him by my side? Then the trust and loyalty is broken around our friendship, and I know my friend's too lustful, and he did it before, so why would I have him around you? Why is he still in my life, respectfully? Why is he in my household? That's the worst part. Once again, you know him better than I do. Why? So if I was you, I would ask him, just curious to know, like, okay, I see you trying to protect our relationship, quote unquote, but are any of your friends prior to me wise, did they pass boundaries with your exes or, situation like flirt with them or actually sleep with them? And let's say he says yes. Well, actually, yeah, John over there, Bill over there. So why are they still in your life? Okay, they keep in your life, right? Why are they in our house? If that happened prior to me, respectfully, it might trigger him because that's personal, but you're getting straight to the point every which way. You got to ask the correct questions, or he could be jealous, controlling, general-wise.
So say that he doesn't feel that way, but when all of his friends are gone for the night, he still wants you to go upstairs and leave him alone because he wants his own time.
Okay, Queen.
But he doesn't want to fucking spend time with you ever.
Right. Okay. So I used to be him. Okay. Friends part, not really. The lone part, yes. Remember this. Try to give him a little grace, right? Because remember, I used to be him. Past tense, right? So as men, we're not taught to have feelings. We're not taught to have this conversation with our partners. Like, if you're on a bad day, you're sad, depressed, you're lost, talk to your girl. We're not taught this. I would talk to scenario. You're the housewife. I would talk to the work wives, social media wives. I talk to any woman about our problems, my mental health, but I couldn't talk to you because I'm not taught to talk to you. Be a man. Men do not talk about feelings, man the fuck up, and that's it. Keep that shit to yourself. Tell the boys. But here's the best part. The boys are going to do the same shit, and nobody's evolving. We're all stalemate. And the girls talk to each other.
But what I'm asking is if that is a continuous thing every single weekend. So, like, every single weekend, that person is looking at you, and the friends are gone for the night. We invited friends back to our house. We're all chilling. We're all good while the friends are there. And every single time the friends leave, he's like, all right, so I'm done with you. Go upstairs, and, like, I'll deal with you in the morning.
Okay, so Mama asking, so you have 2 kids together, right? So how long you been together on the overall, Mama asking? I remember I respect your boundaries. You don't have to elaborate.
3 years.
3 years, okay. On the overall 3 years, how's the relationship on the overall?
How has it been overall?
On the overall. Like, okay, decent, bad?
Okay, decent.
Okay, which is decent, right? But here's the kicker, like, give him grace to a certain extent, right? But here's the kicker, like, you gotta make a decision for yourself, like, how much longer will you do this for? And you can try to remember, as one being, everyone on the overall, we all preach about what? Communication, which is A. That's half the shit. What's B? Comprehension. So if the relationship is two-sided, A and B are best as possible, and you talk about everything best as possible, you have a better outcome. If it's one-sided, typically 9 times out of 10, you can remember empathetic-wise, you know about feelings, these conversations, so you do A and B, because you know what you're talking about, that subject, right? Us men, they keep on more narcissistic, like I was to him, why I see the overversion myself, we'll do communication. I will not do comprehension because I don't know this conversation. The male side of my family is not elaborating none of this wise, right? So you basically talk to a wall. That's why typically you bicker about the same subject word for word because he doesn't comprehend. at all. He's not taught to comprehend. He's taught to work hard, provide, and that's it. I buy you man-made bullshit, and that's it. In the beginning, cool. Gucci, Prada, roses are beautiful, but babe, you can get to a point, babe. Okay, thank you for the gesture, but all I want from you is just talk to me. That's it. That's all I want from you. And be like, what do you want? I already talked to you, you know. And this is the problem. It's stalemate. It's not evolving. It's not getting better. So that's the way. And this is harder when you have kids. I preach about co-parenting because that's what I've been doing for almost 6 years now with the second baby moms, right?
Way harder when you have kids.
It's
because you like be looking at that person and you're like, this was the life that we wanted to have. And
right.
then
Initially,
all of a sudden, it's like you're shutting me out in certain ways that like I didn't want you to shut me out.
Right, yeah. And we're pushing you away. So basically, what he's doing, not knowing, because I was him, he's chopping you down like a tree. So you give him 1,000 chances, not 1,001. Queen, can I tell you that one day? I said, King says, I forewarned them. I was you. I promise you 1,000. You could cheat on her, whoop her ass, everything. The day, I can't tell you when, but that day she does 1,001, she won't do it. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, she would check the fuck out. To forewarn you, she could break up with you, cheat on you, divorce you, ghost you, leave you. That is her choice if you will. But now all those nights that you slept in the same bed and you're sleeping like a baby like I was, and she was crying like a baby like my exes was, now tag you're it, you become her. And it's gonna be the end of the fucking world. Trust. It's gonna hurt really fucking bad to forewarn you. That's why once again, almost 6 years ago, start my healing journey because I have, losing my second family, 8 kids deep. Like, yo, I don't want a third baby mom's respect. I say that. I don't want to lose
8 kids deep.
8 kids deep. I got a colony. Yeah, questions.
You have 8 kids. How many baby moms that you know of?
Only two. No, I know that. Well, the first baby.
How many did you have with the first? How many did you have with the first mom?
The first one, we have 3 daughters, 12 years deep, but there's no co-parenting. Respect when I say this. You guys see my tattoos, but it says Debbie mother because she's not in her daughter's life. This is the part when relationships fall apart with kids, right? And as ex-couples, mother and father, ex type of situation, the intent, best as possible co-parenting. If not, courts, parallel parenting. If not, might trigger more on the male side. Fuck her, fuck these kids. Now I'm a Debbie father, right? I call her the fuck out. If you're a Debbie mother, Debbie father, don't ever say God or love. You can give up on your ex, cool.
What does Debbie mother mean?
A Debbie mother, Debbie father, that's a parent that's absent. They just ghosted everybody. Like, ghost your ex and the kid. They're deadbeats, respectfully. That's the terminology was. Deadbeat. Yeah, you're a deadbeat. Like, you're garbage, you're worthless type of situation.
Your other five are with another girl.
Yeah, the mother of boys. We do co-parenting. So the reason why we do co-parenting and we have a better relationship, a better friendship than a partnership, because I worked on myself, started my healing journey at 39, 18 at heart, just turned 45. So, whatchamacallit, I wanted to figure out, okay, obviously I'm not the only being in the whole universe. Before I was even born, toxic relationships and families fell apart, right? But there's got to be a reason why. So I started my healing journey, reached out for help, especially with social media. This is a live podcast, right? And I was like, there's got to be a being or beings that know about this healing journey that I heard about in Seattle in 2000. I never researched this shit. Now let me research. I reached out for help, and now I just tell stories now. You can't see me.
What did you research in Seattle?
I'm sorry?
You said you researched in Seattle?
Yeah, well, yeah. I'm in Seattle, Washington-wise.
What was it that you researched in Seattle?
Mental health-wise, like the healing journey. The term, the healing journey. Empath and narcissist. So that's why over here it says narcissist, empathist, my word, but it's empath. And the healing journey. I tell people, if you don't believe me, go Google, YouTube, TikTok, the healing journey. Any word you have, your feelings, mental health, why am I sad? Why am I depressed? PTSD, all my tattoos, anxiety. There's somebody out there talking about it. You don't have to comprehend, but remember this, it's a physical being or Spotify. Verbally, you're hearing someone talking.
There's always someone talking about it, but you in yourself have to realize that
Correct.
You are that person.
Correct. Oh yeah, facts. And then from there wise, only you could do comprehension. When I say God, the universe, physical beings, all of us is communication, and we're all just messengers. We just plant seeds. Nobody has to comprehend nobody at all. That is your choice, if you will. Once you do comprehension,
For example, my man that I have 2 kids with tells me all the time that he wants to marry me, and we're gonna have this whole life together.
Queen.
He wants 3 more fucking kids and blah blah.
Queen, don't do that. Respectfully, Don't do that. I was him. Why do you think I have 8 kids? Careless, respectfully. On top of that, excuse me when I say this, like, kids are beautiful. They're a blessing, right? And they'll make you happy. The downfall of happiness is, it's a dopamine high. It's not. It's fake, basically. It's temporary shit. Joy's forever, right?
Well, first of all, why are you doubting it?
Marriage, Queen. Look, what are we talking about? So remember this: the friends come over, you're chilling, cool, and the friends leave, and every weekend you gotta stay upstairs. You need the space. How long has it been happening for? How many weekends now? Is it weeks, months, a year, 2 years? Respectfully, because I was him. What you're going through, I went past tense. I won't ever do that again. That's why if I can't talk to my partner, what are we doing here? What am I doing here? And the answer for everybody out there, the miracle sign from God's universe, it's the door. I preach about doors. The door's right there. Anybody could leave and not ever come back. But yes, it will be harder when kids are involved, because now you're about to lose your family, and then you become, the loneliness kicks in, and you see other families that are happy, and you look at, I wish we were like that. I wish does not exist. You're not like that. The question is, when will it be like that? Or you make a decision for yourself, especially you queens.
What are you saying? There's no turning back for...
No. If he starts his, here's the best part. If you want to, I even talk to him. You can phone, hey, men, we're not taught this shit. They could try to do this, but they run from it because it becomes personal and to become vulnerable, right? So that's why if he doesn't get a real support team, the boys that actually have this mental health healing journey is not going to work in your favor. And to put, fear you in a positive manner, right? You say you're 3 years deep, right? My first baby moms back in 2000, 12 years too deep that I finally walked away. No healing journey. I chose to walk away, but I sacrificed with the daughter type of situation, right? And then from there wise, my second baby mom, 7 years too long. I'm sorry?
Do you regret it?
Do I regret it? You can't, the past has been written, you can't regret it. The idea is to comprehend why it happened, why it happened to you, why you did what you did, that decision, so it doesn't happen again. So if you don't do comprehension, you're gonna do the same shit.
Can you just answer the question? Do you regret it or not?
No, I didn't. Yeah, no, you can say I regretted her. I'm sorry.
Because you're a better person now.
Oh yeah, well it's okay. Here's the kicker. Okay, I get this saying, right? At the same time, I dislike it. So, everything happens for a reason, right? And yet you learn the hard way. So here's the kicker. Why am I here for? Why am I saying what I'm saying? What have all the tattoos for? To tell us or to pay it forward so the whole universe doesn't do, especially you queens, don't do years of counseling, therapy, the healing, years. You don't stay for too long. We're taught that God, the universe, can do it for us. Okay, God, the universe, emotionally, spiritually, physically, whatever your higher sources, they have you emotionally, spiritually, the being. Physically, physical beings, who got you? If you don't got you, queen, who got you? Him? Respectfully, So you gotta have yourself. If not, it's not gonna work out. And you're gonna stay for too long. And when you leave and you finally leave and start this healing journey, you be like, damn, I stayed. Yes, you did stay for too long. It's been written. Now pay it forward. Don't pay it forward to your kids, especially your kids and family and friends. Like, check it out. So, especially if someone's in your situation, I was doing the same thing. Here's the outcome, my outcome. And my number is 12 and 7. So, queen, you're 3 years in. You're ready to do 12 years. You're ready to give them another, 9 years of your life.
Fucking no.
That's facts.
So
No.
Oh no, I'm about to do fucking 12 years. That's great.
to forewarn you. That's to put fear in you in a positive manner. My first baby mom's 12 years too long. My second one, 7 years too long till she walked away, which hurt. Yes, I'm losing my second family, but as a kicker, that's saying it was a blessing in disguise. It was because I chose to fall back. No growth.
Can you recognize why you lost your family though? Like why?
Oh yeah, very simple. As men on the overall, when I taught this healing, your mental health, this conversation with partners. So every time we can have this conversation with her, like what you're having with your hubby, right? I'm chopping her down like a tree. I'm actually self-sabotaging my life, our relationship. On top of that, I was too empathetic, which I was a people pleaser because I put my family first. I put my friends first. I had my little computer business, my hustle. I put my customers first before my girlfriend, the mother of the boys, and our kids. So by the time I got to our home, I'm too exhausted. And I don't want to do nothing. And now we're bickering because, yes, she can drive. She's like, yeah, I can do it myself, but it's us. And she's like, why you always put everybody before us? And I self-sabotage our relationship every which way. Not knowing, because I got my pops, I got my brothers, my uncles. No man in my family, yo, chill out, papi. I'm going to just forewarn you. Huh?
Bro, at the end, so, you're by yourself, bro. You gotta figure that one out.
Oh yeah, my
Yeah,
face
you're born
tattoos.
alone, you die alone, and once you get fucked, you gotta get dressed alone.
Right,
Yeah.
but the kicker for alone, my face tattoo, this is alone, right? As one being, can you handle to be alone? Are you okay being alone? I'm 4 years single now. I could have a girlfriend 4 years ago, but respectfully, I don't date girls. Only women the healer journey, preferably awakening woke journey. These conversations, if not, it's not gonna work out. But why should we even try?
Right.
Respectfully, you know. So once again, you as one being, can you handle being alone? 95% of the universe, they can't, because you know why? We're raised to be codependent. Think about it. You have parents. Keep it simple. You have parents, right? Bodies by your side. Let's say you have siblings. Bodies by your side. You graduate. Keep it simple. You graduate. You have roommates.
Like
Bodies
the
by your
most
side.
richest people, you know why they were not, you know why they committed suicide? Because you have to have friends. You have to have a bond with people.
Okay, so they have to. That's triggering. You should want to, but remember this. That's why it's called. It's called right, but wait, Queen. Right here, the kicker. Ready for it to? I can tell you, young, right? To forewarn you, it's gonna say this. I'm gonna tattoo my back end of the mother. It's gonna say, if people make you feel good, and if man-made BS makes you feel good, why can't you make yourself feel good? Make that make sense. And what's the answer? Codependency and validation. That's the answer.
All right.
Anybody can walk away.
Man, I lost my mom 7 months ago, bro.
Condolences.
Walked in hand in.
Condolences.
Yeah, check it out. So I gave her my whole life, bro, to take care of my mom, bro.
Okay.
So, but like my last 7 months have been like trash, like, because I gave up my whole life to take care of my mama, right?
Okay.
And now I'm starting to build my life back up.
Right.
Like now, yeah. So, man, and I'm not in prison. I've never been in jail.
Okay.
Yes, I'm. Yeah. I should have probably went to jail over some things I've done, drinking and driving, due to the fact that consequences. Trying to figure out my whole life, because all I knew was my mama, man. Because she gave me a safe place to live. And
Okay.
what. But my whole experience, bro, has been like, can we live again? Oh, fuck yeah. But it's gonna be a tough ass road.
It can be if you're allowed to. If you, it will be a tough road if you're allowed to be tough. So that's the situation you're saying now that, you know, condolences to your mother, she passed away. Now you get your life back, quote unquote. Your life's not. It's not every day to start your life all over again, right? Like I did. So now what will you do with your life to make it better, more positive, or will you do negativity wise or stay traumatized and bitter, hateful? You could blame, you know, you could do the victim mentality, the victim mindset, but the question is for how much for longer. That's why it's your life. Do what makes you joyous as to be in, as long as you don't hurt people. If you hurt people's feelings, as long as it's in a positive manner, you know, because they don't, you realize your boundaries, they don't respect them, then you walk away because you don't need people. Needing people is codependency. You want people if they want you. You match energy, which is love. Nobody takes energy. If they take energy, that person's toxic love. So why do you want toxic love in your life? Why do you want someone in your life to become bitter, hateful, they talk shit to you, they, you know, they belittle you? Why? Because that's your parent, that's your kid, that's your cousin, that's your boss. Yo, I'll walk away from anybody, respectfully. You know?
Well, yeah, it's crazy. You're saying this things to me, man, because I'm living with a girl right now.
Okay.
That my electric is on here, but she keeps kicking me out of the house that I live in. So, and my sister lives just right up the road. So, every time she kicks me out, and she gets mad at me just a little bit.
Okay.
I'm in the car, and now she's like, "What? Why you ain't gave me a car? You ain't promised me a car?" I'm like, "Girl, we could have all this if you wasn't bipolar and ignorant and stupid. If you just listen to me for 5 minutes, I mean, it don't have to go down like this. Yeah, you know." And she calls me ignorant, stupid, retarded, and all this stuff. And she wonders why I leave. You know what I mean? It's like, if that ain't narcissism the same, man, I don't know, man. It's just like, I mean, I go get a job just to get away from it. Just to come back to the same bullshit, just to hear it all over, now it's all over me all over again. It's like, I can do bad by myself. You know what I mean?
Right. It moves. I was asking you a question really fast, not to intervene, right? So like that place, you know, you with your girl, right? Is it your place? Is it your guys' place? Whose place is it? Whose home is it?
It's her house
Okay.
with my electric turned on here.
Okay. So like, if it's how long has it been together for? My asking.
Sometimes people don't realize.
8 years.
8 years. And how long has it been going on for like this? It's been toxic. I'm asking.
4.
4 years.
Since we got the place,
Mm-hmm.
since my mom passed away, like I told you, we've been staying at my mom's house. So, like when my mom passed away,
Okay.
we went 4 months onwards, and then we got this place.
Okay.
Once we got this place,
Mm-hmm.
she couldn't get the electric turned on for some odd reasons,
Mm-hmm.
and now we got the, you know, and the lease is in her name, the electric is in my name. She thinks she's got the right just to boot me out when she wants to, and say get the and scream me down the road, man.
Right,
I'm just
right.
like, how's this fair?
Well, it's obviously not fair, right? But if you want to go legal matters, legally, since the lease is in her name, if you're not in the, are you in the lease or not? I'm asking.
No.
Okay, so remember this, legally wise, if you're not in the lease, she can get all she wants for the most part. Yes, yeah, the electricity is in your name. So, and on top of that, respectfully, you've been 8 years deep. 4 years sound like good, and then 4 years bad, right? Right now, it's the second half is 4 years bad. So, respect to ask you this question, or respect your boundaries. You don't have to answer at all. Like, how much longer will you be with her? Because it's not gonna get better. So, if you guys don't get along on the overall, and it continues on, how much more time, which I say love time feelings, will you give you guys? You know, you can accept it and tolerate it, but the downfall is that each up in the long run. You know, a lot of us accept people. They tell people, you know, especially in platforms, you know, therapy and counselor, you accept the person because that's what it was when you met them. I don't like the word accepting people, nor like, you know, compromise, because in the beginning, you'd be okay with it, but give it time. Give it time, and you're gonna draw the butt lines. You won't tell your partner because it hurt their feelings, but every time, scenario, let's have a girlfriend and she's jealous, right? Scenario, everything else beautiful about her. Tio says in the chorus, they said her butt, the whole thing she's jealous, right? And when people tell me, hey, Rito, you and your partner, you know, you're a power couple, lovey-dovey. Thank you, sir. Thank you, miss. Thank you for the comment. But just the only thing about her, but Maria, she's jealous, you know. And I tell everybody in the mother but her because I want to tell her, you know, hurt her feelings, quote unquote. Till someone finally calls me out, yo, Rito, just curious to know, have you ever told your girl that that's one thing that bothers you about her? Like, no, why? I don't hurt her feelings. Like, how long you been with her? Let's say 5 years. 5 years. And when did you know that she was jealous that it bothered you? Like 10 days in. So just to forewarn you, the day you actually ready to tell her, that's the part that's gonna hurt her really bad, because you knew 10 days in she's jealous and you're 5 years deep now. Why you should have walked away a long time ago. That's why I say analogy metaphor. You know, not physically. I'm gonna tell her my bag. It's gonna say it's better to die today than tomorrow. Not physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So a 10-day breakup is better than a 20-day breakup, 100 days, and so on and so on. Because the longer you're, the more individual, isn't hurt both of you, but the ones more empathetic wise, and hurt them more. Because now the world, universe ends, and now what? So that type of people don't accept people in life. And then to call everybody out, you know, in this lifetime, how many bodies are you going to figure out what love is? How many tears are you shedding to figure out what love is? And love doesn't hurt. It's toxic love. What you're going through is toxic love. Now you're bitter, hateful, the grudges and bullshit. Like you said, y'all bump heads, she kicks you out, you go to your sister's house, or you're in your car. Been there, done that. It doesn't work out. And then from there, wise, you know, we're getting older, not younger. So is this the life you want to live? Like, if you want toxic love,
But bro, it's like, man, while I'm sitting there with my sisters in my car, I'm like, man, I really need to get that electric shut off over there, because, like, I don't know what's going on over here. You know what I mean? So it's like, what? I mean, it's a trip, man. It's like, should I sit in the car and get the electric shut off? Should I be that asshole? What should I just, like, try to come down there and talk to her? Just get kicked out all over again? And the neighbors coming out making me look like the bad guy. You know, it's a repeated cycle. It's weird, bro.
Right. It moves real fast. Do you have both? Do you have kids together or no?
No kids.
Okay, well, respect. That's a positive. Second of all, shit out to for remember you guys are adults. Remember that to remind you, she's not your kid. So stop being her babysitter, her mother, her father, her probation officer. You can leave whenever you want to. So if you can accept this toxicity with your toxic relationship, or you can walk away whenever you want to. The positive, there are no kids involved. I preach about doors.
Okay. So can I ask you? I don't mean to cut you off.
No, go for it.
If some girl said, "Hey, bro, get the fuck out of here. I don't love you no more, you asshole. you ignorant ass.
Yeah.
I mean, and she made you sleep out in your car in front of your sister's house.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you do, bro?
Yo, King, what would I do? Very simple. I'll get in my car and I'll go where I want to go. I won't come back home ever again. That's what I would do. I don't need a partner. Codependency. I want a partner if she wants to. So matching energy is love. She's taking energy that's toxic love. So I'd walk away. That's my girlfriend. She's mistreating me. So why do I need her in my life? A zillion queens in the whole universe. There's got to be one or many out there potentially the healing journey that can potentially match energy and treat me correctly. So if you want to tolerate and accept toxicity,
I joined. I don't want to be like you know what I mean. I'm just saying I joined. But yes, keep on going. I'm sorry. I just wanted to.
No, you're good. You're good. Do you think?
Yeah.
But yeah, I tell you, Moose, if I was in your shoes, I worked on myself healing journey. I would have walked away a long time ago. But that's me because I worked on myself. I don't deal with toxicity. I don't accept toxicity. My situation, end of the month, I'm 4 years single. The potential to be out for one day one off the rip. Check out. I don't deal with toxicity. I'm an adult. You're an adult. For both of us, to remind you, that door is there for both of us. I tell the whole universe. Because no one really says this. I've been given hints, but the answers for life when people I pray to God, the universe for a sign from God, the universe, my ancestors. It's the door, that man-made door right there. That's the miracle. Go to that door, especially no kids are involved. Do not feel guilty. That's not your kid. Go to that door and don't ever look back. Don't ever look back.
Okay, yeah, but
Mm-hmm.
the reason why I keep coming back is I feel sorry for her. Maybe she's just going through a mental crisis or something like that.
Right, but King, she's not your kid. She's not your kid. On top of that, okay, you feel sorry for her, right? You don't feel sorry for yourself, respectfully. How's that working out for you, respect? I used to be you. I did the same shit. How's that working out for you?
Man, it's putting me through.
Putting me through mental health.
It's turning me down, man. It's working my mental. It's turning me into somebody that I'm not.
Triggers.
It wears me out now. I get exhilarated. I get tired.
They take your energy. Right, it takes your energy. So here's the kicker. So I preach about those, right? So let's say scenario, not factual. You go to church, it makes you feel good. The gym, your family and friends, right? All these doors you go through to put people in your head doors, but there's one door every morning, every night you both bitch about each other. That's why everything starts from home. Every day above ground, how both your four walls, your mental home, mental health, and your physical home. You could be like healing journey, I love God, the universe, but then my overage myself, my partner, we're bumping heads. She sleeping like a baby, verbally, mentally, fuck her, and I just woke up. I love God, the universe, but fuck my partner, and she sleeping like a baby. That's a major fucking problem. So I preach about home. That's why in Seattle, they be like, why do you ask for my home? Because, sir, miss, everything's from home. You don't have to elaborate. I respect your boundaries. If your home's toxic, why is it toxic? Is it you? Is it your partner?
I would say, hey, make sure you take care of yourself before you take care of anybody else.
Oh, very factual. Very factual.
I agree with Toast.
1,000. 1,000. That's why it's selfish in a positive manner. As long as you don't hurt people. But remember this, when you tell truth, a lot of people can't handle the truth. You bully them. You're being mean to them. Like, this is my truth. This is my boundaries. If you don't like it, the door's right there. You don't have to talk to me. There's many people to talk to. Physically or cyber people behind the screen. You don't have to talk to me at all. That's your choice if you will. That's what I tell people all the time. Don't beg or chase an adult.
Well, can I say this?
Go for it.
A lot of things has happened because you allow people.
There's the word, allow. Yeah, so why do you allow it respectfully? How many more chances are you giving her?
Let him talk real quick, please.
Yeah. So it's happened for so long, and now they can get away with it. And now it's becoming a habit for them to open the door for them to disrespect you. So now that they've gotten away with it, and now it's become a natural habitat for them. That's where
They're comfortable.
to.
Right.
Let me cut you off real quick. Hey, number 2. Hey, who is attacking you? Who are these people that don't allow you to?
Oh, it's his girlfriend.
Yeah, it was just a girlfriend, man. Yeah, I've allowed her to come into my life, and well, I met her. Let me go with that. I don't mean to take over the chat.
Oh, that's cool. Do you think?
No,
So,
fine,
so
brother.
I was doing security, and she had messaged on Facebook saying, "Can anybody from Oklahoma take me back to Oklahoma City?" And I had applied, and I said, I will take you back to Oklahoma City. And she said, all the people that I'm talking to says they want ass, calves, or grass. And I'm like, I don't want none of that. So, and I picked her up and took her to my house. And I kind of like got liking her, immune to her, and everything. And once I let her in my house for like a couple of years, and that's when she thought she could take over me. You know what I mean? Like, you know how it is. I mean,
you weren't able to say, hey, enough is enough. I just kind of wanted a little bit of to fuck.
Yeah, I mean, fuck turned into love, and love turned into a mouth.
But hey,
mouth.
listen, brother. If I can say something, as soon as you invite her, she thinks she thinks she's going to get back with you.
Yeah, it became
that's. So I'm just saying, brother. So what did you do? So what did you do? Talk to us. What happened?
I mean, so I allowed her to take over and now she's cussing, and now she's screaming, and now she's saying abusive words, and now she's saying things like, I fucking hate you. I wish I never met you. Now get the fuck out of my
Is she gone? Is she gone now?
No, I'm the electric.
It's all up to you, bro.
Well, that's what Moose. The question once again: how much longer are you gonna tolerate it?
You, brother.
Yeah.
That's all to you, brother.
We allow it. The question is for how much for longer. And remember this: every day above ground, Moose. You have what? Everyone has two same gifts: it's choice and free will. So, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Your girlfriend, what is she choosing? What she's doing? And that's for both of you in the same household. The door's right there for both of you. Anyone can leave whenever they want. You're adults. Especially when we're adults, anybody can leave. No one has to come back home. If you come back home,
I don't.
the question is why.
He might correct me on this, but I don't think she can leave.
Oh, well, anybody can leave. Once again, in life you make sacrifices. You can lose credit. You can lose your home. No, nobody has to. You want to deal with toxicity?
Number two.
No. She wants to abuse me with words.
Because you allow it, King.
Does she want to leave?
I don't know.
Yeah, dude, she can leave anytime she wants to leave. But like I'm the one that.
No, hold on.
She kicks me out. She kicks me out. I'm the one that leaves, and then I go to my sisters, and then she's like, "Where the fuck you at? You got a pack of cigarettes yet?"
Well, that's the situation. Well, Moose, once again, the question is, 8 years deep with her now, right? 8 years together. You ready to do 9 years, 10 years, 12 years, do the same routine again? And you can complain about it, but a zillion queens of the whole universe, why are you stressing about one? Respectfully. For both of you. You can both walk away from each other whenever you want to. And yes, I make it sound easy because I worked on myself, healing journey. I don't deal with toxicity. I would have walked away like whatever, 10 days in, 20 days in. Like, no, babe, I don't deal with toxicity. See my neck tattoo? I'm not your ex-exes. I'm today, now the present. If you're still traumatized, I'm too much for you, respectfully. I don't deal with toxicity. So, once again, I worked on myself. Mm-hmm.
And see, I used to be that guy until I got trapped. Until I got trapped into this dude, I don't even know what the fuck a narcissist is.
Relationship.
Well, everyone has narcissist traits. You can call her a narcissist, but everyone has narcissist traits.
If she's able to stay over there, that's a relationship, brother.
Well, you're in the same household.
No, when all the blame's being put on you, and you know you're, dude, maybe you just have to live in my shoes, bro.
Well, Moose, the only thing that's keeping you there is what? The electricity bill, because it's your name. That's what it sounds like. There is no kids involved. Right, so whenever you're ready to leave, leave. If you want to. You don't have to.
I want to leave.
You can whenever you want to. You have no kids.
Yeah, but when I leave,
it's only electricity bill.
Yeah, but when I leave,
Mm-hmm.
But when I leave, she's like, it's supposed that suicide card, like, oh, you ain't gonna come back? Fuck, I ain't got nothing to live for. I'm just gonna kill myself.
Respectfully, when I say this, a lot of people anyone that verbalizes and uses that to, like, you know, to get to manipulate, they won't really do it. The quiet ones are the ones you check on. The ones that laugh, there's the ones that will off their domes. So the ones that verbalize it respectfully, and scenario, let's say she does. That was her choice, if you will, respectfully. That's not your kid. That's an adult. So if you understand toxic relations because suicidal threats, then stay there. And that's your kid. She becomes your kid. Respectfully, you know? So if you want to stay there, hey, the question is, how much for longer? That's why to call everybody out, I'm going to tell my backs and say, you and I cannot get nor buy back what? God the Almighty cannot get back to nobody. What is it? Love, time, feelings. When you comprehend that, why do you waste your love, your time, your feelings on wrong people around you, especially by side as a partner? Make them make sense respectfully. What? Keep it simple. Ask God, the universe, for today's Saturday. Yo, God, all I want from you is to give me Friday back. Nothing wrong with Friday. There was not a bad Friday. I just want it back. Oh, that's right. Crickets. Nobody can get it back. God can give it to you. End of story. So, physical beings, the door is right there. You know, once again, if you want to treat like your kid, go for it. And I say respectfully, because I was you. You give too many chances. How much for longer? 8 years deep. My first baby on 12 years. My number is 12 and 7. You ready, King? You ready to do 4 more years? The same shit, same routine. You get kicked out. She in her feelings. You know, suicidal threats. Yo, if you leave me, I'm gonna. Yo, I've been there, done that. Let's say have a partner. She does that. I'm walking away. She does it. That was her choice, if you will. You know, respectfully.
I think he's a little bit older than you. I think it might be a little bit more, who owns the house? Who owns the house, number 2?
Nah, bro, we rent the house.
It's in her name. So, once again.
Yeah. Her name.
If it's in her name, fucking skedaddle, bro. Say, fuck it.
Right, but he feels sorry for her. That's a downfall. That's what I told him.
If don't be a piece of shit. But if she really,
bro, but it's like, it goes like this. It's like when she gets mad at me, she's like, "Get the fuck out, get the fuck out." I'm like, "All right, I'll get the fuck out." But I'm gonna have the electricity shut off in this bitch because electricity is my name. So it's like it's fucking weird.
Well, Moose, once again, the only thing that's holding you back is the electricity bill. So she's not your kid.
Let me say this.
You know.
Okay, number 2. It isn't the first time you've had a girl with electricity bill and
no, it's not the first time It's not the first time I've got the electricity off. Oh, you're really gonna do me like that? You're really gonna do me like that?
All right, so
and I call it.
All right, so
Man, it's
number 2.
It's just stupid, bro. It's just stupid.
Had electricity bill or the power or the heating in your name. What are you gonna do, bro?
It's just toxic. It's just toxic, dude.
8 years too long. Respectfully, I was you, King. Once again, my first baby mom's 12 years too long. You're 8 years deep. You ready to do 4 more years of this?
Yeah, I'll be 48 in March.
Well, I deal with toxicity. You know, I just turned 45. Like, I don't deal with toxicity. Once again, that is your choice, if you will, to stay or to leave for both of you. So, what are you choosing? What are you doing? You staying there another day? That is your choice, if you will. You can't eat today. Try tomorrow.
So,
Try a week from
and
now.
number 2.
You know.
Just to be treated like shit another day, huh? It's like
It's day by day.
Like this. Am I waking up today in a good home, or where am I going to get kicked out again today? Where am I going to have to call the electric company and have? You know, it came to the point now to where electricity is like, dude, one more call, and we're gonna shut the shit off for 3 years. And I'm like, yeah, because there's been so many, like, yeah, you guys are toxic.
Right. Well, your cousins, they don't want to do a drama. They just.
Do you live in a apartment or a house or a trailer?
Apartment.
Oh, well, get the fuck out of there then. If you live in an apartment.
Well, once again, we can verbalize it, but that moves. Remember this: everyone can support you and give you their advice, but it's your choice, if you will, to take anyone's advice or still accept and tolerate it. And that's why I tell people, like, you can leave whenever you want to. The door's right there, and it's day by day, baby steps. The sooner the better, but that's when you're ready to.
Exactly.
You know?
The door's right there, bro.
Respectfully. That's why I preach about doors.
Fuck out on her.
Man, I am sitting here listening to you guys, and I'm taking it all into all concept, respect. I love you guys talking to me. Man, so please don't think this is just like one ear out the other, man.
No, you're good. No, that's your choice, if you will. You do what you do, you don't. It's your life. Once again, I just tell people, like, you know, the less stress in your life, the better for yourself, especially at home. I preach about home because everything starts from home. You can love the universe, you can love your job, family, and friends, but every morning and every night when you go home, are you happy to go home or you dreading to go home? You can be atheist, but you hear the terms heaven and hell. Is your home heaven or hell? No one has to die to go heaven or hell.
Right.
You live in this shit, you know, respectfully. So yeah, I'm always a Catholic, so I preach.
I mean, they say, you know, if someone says they hate you so many times, bro, do they really hate you?
Well, when someone says that, the term is just deflection and projection, gaslighting manipulation wise. They're actually talking about themselves not knowing. When someone hates you, they actually hate themselves not knowing. So they're speaking about themselves. They don't know this conversation at all. That's what it's called, deflection and projection. And especially if you're not doing wrong on the overall, and they are, it's because they can't do accountability yet. They're just in a journey, no healing journey, you know? So, but the situation, in your situation, the positive, there are no kids involved. It's like, type of, you'll be like, Forrest Gump and run. Don't look back. That's not your kid. Whatever happens to them, that's an adult. There's so much resources. Potentially has family and friends. Somebody will take care of her. She's not your kid. But if you want to sit there, which is your choice if you will, and, you know, treat them like a kid and vice versa, then stay in toxicity and for years to be, which I don't recommend, because that it takes your energy and your hell goes to shit.
Yeah, abuse.
Yeah, that's not love. That's toxic love. Yeah, I love you, you know, but they're verbally abusive.
Yeah, check this, and when you go and you go give her a hug. Hold on, bro. No, when you go give her a hug.
What did you say? You're 42 or something? You are.
No, I'm 47, bro.
You obviously know if a girl is for you or against.
I know, bro. I'm just been retarded. I'm love painting because
you can't just be sitting here and like our intelligence is nowhere near your intelligence was woman. To being by the age. Come on, brother. What's going on?
Yeah, I just need to walk away. And that's what I need to do.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, dude, we gotta do what we get. Hey. Guess what? Hey, how about this? Hey, what happens if she says, he hit me?
Oh yeah. We all know what happens then.
What happens if that kind of thing happens? I'm saying, brother, go when you can. You know this.
Yeah, I know, man.
Don't even give her a chance. Hey, just dip
So-
in the middle of the fucking night. In the middle of the night, dip, and then all she can say is,
And don't look back.
And then on this is a live podcast, by the way, so they can't see you. But on TikTok, both my TikToks, one of them got banned. The other one got, for warning, so I just shut it off. So that's the thing. This conversation, these platforms like positive talk, toxic relationship is wrong. Hateful speech. I'm like, yeah.
what about TikTok? Nobody's worried about TikTok.
No, it's a live podcast. You see this? That's Zeus. That's the Twitch.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so they can't see you guys, they can hear you. So once again, it's a live podcast. I've been doing this for almost 6 years.
I'm just saying.
So,
so good. So give him some,
mm-hmm.
I guess, advice.
Oh, I already did. We all did. So once again, it's cool. Once again, if people can give you advice, all the advice, it could be God, the universe talking to you, but you got what? Free one choice. So what are you choosing? What are you doing? So once again, like, it's his decision. For both decisions, So that's why I keep it simple. For both of you, what are you choosing? What are you doing? Staying or leaving?
We don't talk.
The what?
No, she was like,
Mm-hmm.
You just want cheese sandwich? Like want hamburger meat on top? There's hamburger meat in there.
no, I'm good. Like,
Oh, did you eat your pancakes?
so Holly.
Oh, you ate
So-
your pancakes?
Oh no, I'm sorry, y'all.
Was those blueberry pancakes good?
Holly, so you never tell me anything like, get the fuck out of here or anything like that, do you?
I'm not arguing with you again, Marco.
Yeah.
I am.
No, I'm just making me a cheese sandwich, and I'm cool with that.
Alright.
Well,
There's a girl inside here arguing with you, number two. Number two. Is there a girl
Want some of your
inside
favorite
here?
rocks?
Hey, well, hold on. Alright, so if that's a girl, alright, first of all, hey, so what did number two do to wanna get away from you? What did you do? Or what did he do? So, like, tell us the real story. What's going on here?
No, she's an innocent person, dude.
Alright.
Do you want some of these, Marco? They're really cold.
No, shit.
Do you want some of these?
Hey, have you ever?
I'm not arguing with you, Mike. You woke me up like 2 hours ago. I'm good. Do you want some of these or not?
Beat your ass, bro.
Do you want some of these or not? It's cold in my
I mean, why would I sit there and lie, man? Jesus knows.
You go beat your ass, bro.
Want some? Can y'all ask him if he wants some of these? I have no idea who he's talking to. Don't care. Can y'all ask him if he wants some of these? They're really cold in my hand.
Why would I sit up here and tell?
Do you want some of these?
Why in the motherfucker would I sit up here and tell a
Hey,
lie?
take the phone from number two and get on the microphone.
mm-hmm.
Hey, I want to talk to that woman right there. Let's talk to the woman right there. Let me talk to her.
Hey, he wants to know.
Well, what is your name, my dear?
Don't do drama.
Hey, let me talk to her. Hey, what is your name, my dear?
I don't do drama.
No drama, no drama. I just want to know. Hey,
I've been woke up 2 hours ago. My knees hurting, and I'm not in the mood for drama.
and then what is he doing? He just over here yapping?
Who's yapping?
Loose. Hey, don't beat his ass. Don't beat his ass.
I'm in there reading my Bible, listening to my Christian music. I didn't hear nothing, so.
Did you ever? Hey, did you download this is kind of off topic, but did you download the what is it called? Oh damn something. The Bible book, like
You caught people
like
already.
how
Everyone
it
else
says,
fucking bought
but
it.
it's a new Bible book. It's
Yeah, I'm looking it up,
what do you
guys.
call it? What does it say when you don't read it but you listen
The New Women's Bible on the internet? And it reads it to you?
Sorry, guys, getting off. Sorry about that, guys. I'm getting off in a minute, but yeah, that's toxic relationships, respectfully. I'm done. Like, I don't miss that. That's what the intent. Supposedly, the older you get, the wiser you get. That's age isn't a number. That's not even factual. It's once again, it's the maturity level and the situation we tolerate bullshit. So when you have no kids involved, we spell type. We keep it simple. Be like Forrest Gump and go to that door. Don't look back at all. Deadass. Like my situation. Once again, in this lifetime, so I was 39. So that's my right for almost 39. Started my healing journey, completed it. I don't need nobody in the universe at all. Zero. I tell my coworkers, I don't need you guys in my life. I want you in my life. If you want time, I won't ever chase no big an adult at all. Especially a partner. Fuck no. It's toxic. I preach about a door. The door's right there. You know. And they'd be like, you giving up on us? No, you giving up on yourself. You're not trying to evolve. You're not to make our relationship better. So I'm going back to square one, being alone. Face tattoos. I can handle being alone. I worked on myself. I can handle rejection. That's what I tell everybody out there. You as a being can handle rejection. To warn you, anybody can leave whenever they want to. When they do, and which they shall, how will you react? How will you respond? Or do you live fear scared of that? All that bullshit, we're all raising correctly as fuck. Especially Disney movies, all these series on bullshit, anime, etc. Wise, you fight for the relationship. The fuck you do? Shit's toxic, it's over. Nothing to fight about. You've been fighting. That's toxic love. But everything starts with love. Every first conversation, a simple hi, it's love. Even if they're fucking being fake, they're being narcissist, sociopath, whatever term you want to use. You want to do religious talk. Very simple, man. If you're a loving person, empathetic person overall, then you are God, love, quote unquote, right? So why do you want to date or get involved with anyone that's Lucifer's disciples? Lucifer, the devil, Satan. On my tattoos, if you're a square, God, love, the universe, why do you want to date circles? The bad boy, the bad girl, the fuck boy, the fuck girls, the bullies, the racists, and the worst of all of us, the zombies, the addict to addiction. Why do you even want? If you want a better life, don't vibe with squares. Don't vibe with circle no zombies. End of story. I promise you that. You have a better life. If you're a square, they're a square, positive energy, whatever your belief is, but on the overall you get along, you'll have a better outcome in life. I promise you that. Do not accept people. Remember this, everyone, all of us play their role with the soft story. Boo-hoo me. I can't, my parents are toxic. I don't have no parents. Bullied and bullshit, middle school, high school, kindergarten. Toxic, yeah, we all say the same shit. Because we're just in a journey. Entertainers, fucking NPCs and bullshit. No healing journey. The day you start the healing journey, I promise you 1,000, you will evolve in life. Especially real support teams. Why do I say what I say? Because my family? That's not even factual. Respect me to my family. None of my family, none, zero. From Washington State down to Mexico, back to Spain and the motherland, zero. None. And born as a Catholic, like they are. They taught me this, right? Even in God's hands. That's why I keep it down and simple. God's not suffering, you're suffering. Why? All my tattoos. God, the universe does not wake up. I'm sad, depressed, bitter, hateful. Fuck my ex, fuck the universe, fuck these feelings. Nope, you do. Every which way you do as one being. Now the question for you, what will you do with your feelings? Will you run from them, which is 95% of you do that? That's all my tattoos and my scars healed. 95% of you, especially your circle of zombies, your cuts and wounds, no healing. You're scared to stop, turn around, face the person in the mirror, and do what? The healing journey. Become vulnerable, accountability, mental health, all these conversations. And what's real fast with all that shit, with all conversations, it's one phrase. All this shit with mental health, God, the universe, healing journey, etc. was. It's called what? The generational cycle. That's all it is. One fucking phrase. 3 petty ass words. Everyone, all of us is stuck on that bullshit. Every single being. Only you start becoming unstuck when you do it for yourself, start your healing journey and break what? The generational cycle. I broke it for myself, not for my kids, not for the universe, no, for myself. That's why I started becoming all my toxic family at 39. 18 at heart, I just turned 45. The last 6 years of my life, blessed. I'm fucking blessed as a being. Nothing against my exes, my past pain, my toxic love, trauma, no child trauma. My parents did the best they could. My pops he did the best he could. That's why with the term, the generational cycle, that's how I know how my uncles, my pops was. And then my grandpa, grandma, all that shit. Like, yeah, I was becoming all of them. My future, that's the type of people. I could tell everyone's future. It's not even my spiritual gift and talk shit. Like, for example, I let people speak on the live session, but I'll do for so long respect wise, And from there wise, obviously we know he's gonna go back to her. She's there right there, And then it keep happening because we allow it. Like you said, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, the word allow. There it is. You allow it, and you keep going back. That's why I preach about doors, and it's day by day baby step. You can't leave today. Try tomorrow, the next day, a week, a month, a year. I promise you $1,000, $1 billion I don't have. The sooner the better. The sooner the better. A zillion people in the whole universe. Why the fuck are you stressing about one? Yes, I know you love them. You invested your love, time, feelings. Yeah, I know, 1,000%. Like I did. And nobody can get it back. That's how I'm getting all these tattoos. Straight to the fucking point. You read that my healing note, small little paragraph. It's straight to the point. Look at that. You just read off the rip. There's no days or years of counseling, therapy, the healing journey. Ask God for yesterday back. You be atheist. Ask science. Yo, science, I want one favor. Today's Saturday. I just want Friday back. That's all I want. Nothing was wrong with my Friday. No, I just want it back. Fucking crickets. That's why it's called, yesterday's called the past. It's been written. Today's the present. Keeping the present now. Tomorrow, the future is Sunday. It hasn't happened. You might not wake up tomorrow. That's what I preach about, especially now the last stage of my life. That's why I speak the way I speak. Day by day in baby steps. Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. Cherish everybody you love. Technology, cell phone tattoo, taking pictures and videos of people you love. Whomever it is, family, kids, co-workers, someone at Starbucks, just bullshit with them because God forbid, they pass away physically or they get a different job or y'all break up or your friendship, because everyone's traumatized. They run away from everybody. You can tell me about your best friend and I ask you, hey, do you have a picture or video of them? Like, yeah, when they were like 10 years old. How old are you guys? 25? Yeah, I'm gonna take pictures and videos of them. So, yeah, I'll use my imaginative stage and they came my thoughts. And, pictures of this person in my head, but I've never seen a physical picture at all or video. That's the type of video out there. Take pictures of people and videos of people you love, because God forbid they pass away or they leave, because anybody can run. Anybody can get exhausted. I don't want to do none of this shit. Deadass. That's how my homegirl was like, there's something, because I do 2 jobs and co-parenting and all this shit, my one-on-ones and trying to work on my podcast, and I'm only one individual. There's days that I wake the fuck up, you know what? If it went for the man-made fucking dollar, I just chill my van. I just chill at the crib. I don't want to do shit. Deadass. Just chill. I can binge anime series and just bullshit. I can be with myself easily. I work to myself. 95% of the universe, you can't be by yourself. That's why y'all do things to stay distracted. And then everything hits hard at night because now you're alone. Especially if you have no partner. You're physically alone. Every day background, somebody has a body by their side but you. So the loneliness kicks in because you feel lonely. Yes, trust me, it'd be nice to have a potential partner. But my situation, I don't deal with toxicity. At fucking zero. I don't. Why? If I work to myself, why should I accept people in my life, especially a potential partner? Because she's beautiful, 1,000 supercars, OnlyFans, a billion fucking... I don't give a shit about mammy bullshit because her money can't talk to me. Her fucking OF can't talk to me. Her social media, she can talk to me, but she's not talking to me. Then what am I doing there? Fuck that bullshit, man. Deadass. That's what I tell people all the time, man. Don't accept people in your life. Especially you claim you want love. Especially you claim higher source. I believe in God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, Muhammad, the universe, the spirit, my ancestors. Yeah, nothing wrong with what you believe, king, queen. But look who the fuck you have by your side. That's the problem. Higher source is not the issue. Your beliefs not the issue. They're the issue. You're the issue. I used to be you guys. But once again, nobody has to comprehend anybody. Well, God will change the ways, the universe. Cool. Beliefs. Higher source. To remind you, higher source doesn't wake up with toxicity at all. You two do. You do. Now, the door's right there. Once again, I've been preaching about doors to give the whole universe hints. I've been trying to meet other people in the healing journey, more in the waking woke journey, like my face tattoo woke journey, 1%. And what are we? We're the referee judges of all the universe. Like, I haven't really met people like that, respectfully, because I preach about doors. And now, after maybe 4 or 5 months ago, you know what? I'm going to give everybody the answer. All to put doors in your head, count every door that makes you happy, joyous and shit. Church, God, Buddha, whatever you believe in. But in a toxic relationship, you bitch about one fucking door every morning, every night, like I used to. So the miracle is sign from the universe, God, it's right there, that door. Go to that door. Don't ever look back. But if you want to stay there, like his situation, well, I feel sorry for her. I don't want to, cut the electricity. That's not your kid. Then accept this shit for years to 8 years deep. Yo, I won't be surprised if it does 9, 10, 12, 15. Go for it. And the day trust me, the day you finally leave, you start this healing journey, reach out for help. Fuck, I should have left a long time ago. It should have, yes, if. It should have, it didn't. And now it's over, it's been written. So, but the cool thing is, like I was taught, there's a live podcast. I'm going to tell this for a reason. I'm paying it forward to tell stories, raw, real life, raw, real feelings, raw, real stories about what? The healing journey, mental health, toxic relationships, the fucking doors, right? The miracle, the sign for God in the universe is a physical door. Anybody can leave. That's what I say, keep it simple. In life, you can go house hopping, car hopping, job hopping, because the job sucks, cars having issues, the home sucks, the environment sucks. It's the ghetto hoods, fuck this place, cool. Yeah, move. Don't go body hopping the whole face. Yo, dead ass. Been there, done that. No. Hurt people's feelings, catch STDs or babies type of situation. And you claim higher sources and bullshit. You're just running from yourself. You're trying, and on top of that, you're trying to fill a foot of love you're not getting from the person you love. Back in the day type of situation. So that's why you reach out for help. Ask for guidance. Like, what do I do with my feelings? I don't know what to do with these feelings. There it is. You don't know. So when will you know? Or people make you feel good. Yeah, I know they do. To warn you, they can make you feel good and they can walk away whenever they want to. What are you going to do when someone tells you, like, yo, you too broken? You too toxic. You too traumatized. I got to go. If they talk, no one's got to talk to nobody. That's why it's called rejection. Somebody's leaving you your life. Your partner's leaving you. That is their choice, if you will. Now, what will you do with your feelings again? Become bitter and hateful? Fuck the universe? Party and kick it? Get the drugs? Do what you got to do, man. I mean, bullshit. But I know the answer with you. You're scared to love you. You don't have to be alone yet. Like I used to be you, So to warn you guys. But, gotta get going, guys. I'm trying to fit my own boundaries, which I've been doing pretty good about. I'm only doing like 2-hour live sessions. We just hit 3 hours. But once again, if people jump on, I'll have to speak to a certain extent. If they want to vent, sure, most definitely wise. But I won't stay for too long because I've been doing this for years. Eventually, maybe sometime next week, I'll start actually doing more uploads. But remember this, live podcast. So if you go on YouTube, physically you see me. You hear people's voices, or I play clips. So you hear people's voices. You don't see people at all. It's just me. But that's a cool type of technology. It's a live podcast. So I can bring anybody in my podcast. And it's not just mine, it's our podcast. That's the people. I just tell stories to pay it forward. Straight to the point, keep it simple. So you're not doing, fucking years of counseling therapy, years of the healing journey. You don't want to be doing years. But that is your choice, if you will. If you want to stay the victim mindset, victim mentality-wise, become bitter, hateful towards your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, and the cherry on top child trauma. You can hate your parents forever. That's your choice. I'm sorry, yes. We all got traumatized, we got destroyed, yes. But you say you want love. Hurt people because you're hurt. You will hurt people. Not intentionally, but you shall. Because you don't know how to control, protect your energy, ignore your feelings, nor become vulnerable, and have these conversations. So for warn people, once again, give yourself grace. Trust me, give yourself grace. That's why in this lifetime, 39, faith, idea that in the next lifetime, I'm younger. I've done research all. It'd be nice, scenario, not factual, but get out of here, right? If there's a way I can speak to my future self, future timeline, check out. Just study these words, empath, narcissist, deflection, projection, gaslight, manipulation, trauma bonds, the healing journey, mental health, empath, narcissist, trauma bonds, the generational cycle. That just to study those terms in your whatever your timeline is. But this is an overversion of yourself telling you why my future self, quote unquote. That's what you gotta do. You don't have to hear all my stories, the podcast. Just go study that. Those are the key words in life that will help you every which way. You'll be ahead of the game 1,000-fold. And then love and talk to love. That's how the specific words in my body. Every which way, go straight to the point. So you don't be there like, well, God, to remind you, respectfully, God's not suffering, you're suffering. So how's it working out for you, respectfully? So tomorrow you wake up, you're still bitter, hateful, depressed. Yeah, cool. So just stay strong and work on yourself. Be selfish and positive. Because we're taught that being selfish is wrong. It's a sin. Being narcissistic. First and foremost, it's called healthy narcissism. Second of all, it's your fucking life. Dead the fuck ass, man. I'm in Seattle. Zillions of people in Seattle. Zillions. Every code, like my analogy metaphor, taste the fucking rainbow. every culture, every race, every belief. I already know that shit. Yeah. So since if I have a partner and it's toxic, why would I just about one? I worked on myself. I talked to an adult, but once again, that's why I'm 4 years single, basically. And in the month be 4 years, I could have had a girlfriend. Once again, 4 years, I could have a girlfriend every day above ground. But once again, I don't date girls, respectfully. Only women in the healing journey, preferably awakening woke journey. You know, definitely like these conversations. If not, I know it would hurt her. I know my tattoos would hurt her, would traumatize her, every which way. That's why I have all my tattoos for a reason. Straight to the point. Straight to the point, direct. There's no. And the best part is when you see my tattoos, you know, face to face or behind the screen. You know, however you see tattoos, whatever. You watch a real type of situation, I plant a seed. If it triggers or hurts you, I did my job. That's my gift. Every being has their own gifts. I speak to God, the universe, dead people, whatever your gift is. My gift, because I worked on myself, is to hurt your feelings in a positive manner, to trigger your feelings, because they're yours, they're not mine. But once again, respect your boundaries. The bigger boundaries. Do you want to talk about your feelings? Do you want to talk about the word that just triggered you in my body? The healing of my body that triggered you. You don't have to. That is your choice. But here's the kicker. We walk away. I'm blessed. All these tattoos are my scars healed. I can tell that hurts you, so that's your cuts and wounds. So what we do, we heal them, start your healing journey, or run from them. And if you want some help, I'll be your real support team. You're not the type of, I treat everybody as associates. If you're not to be by your support team, I'll be your real support team. And to call you a friend, as long as you're not too toxic, your environment's not too toxic, I will call you a friend. If you're toxic, I won't call you my girlfriend. Fuck, to trigger you, fuck no. I don't deal with toxicity. I won't deal with toxicity. Why? Get the fuck out. Why do you want to accept people in your life? How accepting people in your life, how's that work out for you on the overall? And then when you walk away, I gave him 7 years, give him 2 years. Yeah, you both did. And it failed. Then you have to figure out why it failed so it doesn't happen again. But to forewarn people once again, to forewarn you, and you can give the whole universe as individual. You're doing the healing journey, mental health, which is phenomenal for you. Remember, you do it for yourself, not for nobody else. Stop being a people pleaser. Stop seeking for validation and codependency for people. No, it's your life. But I say my situation, I don't need, this is my life. So I say, you know, the only person I need, chase, compete, submit, I need validation from who? The person marrying myself, not from my 8 kids, not from my extra hubby, none of my family friends, none of you guys. This is my life. You can say shit to me. I don't give a shit about words. What? As one being, I don't give a shit about words. Because words can't talk to me. Words have no power, no weight. And on top of that, I match energy. You want to bully me? Try. I promise you I'll traumatize you. And then whatever I hurt you with, the words that I hurt you with, now in your match in your head, I had a door of pain. And every day above ground, trust me, that's why I love the haters. Because before they pray, before they say they love God, the universe, the kids, fuck that motherfucker with the tattoos. Fuck Rito. I tell everybody, hey, I love it there, yo. Neck tattoo. And after that part is in your mansion, head, that door of pain that I just added, well, you're already traumatized. You already have many doors of pain before we met each other. But now I add one more door in the most recent pain, right? And then from there, that door of pain that I own, I'm eating my popcorn, I'm watching Collide Beauty, smile on your face, living there rent fucking free. And I wake up, I don't think about you. I pray for the universe, I go my day, go my life. You think about me, and I take your energy, and you just woke the fuck up. How's that working out for you? That's why I love the haters, respectfully. I love to bully bullies every which way. Because I don't give a shit about words. Because words, you don't know this yet. Words have no power, no weight. No petty little word in the universe will ever have power and weight. Only if you, because they're your feelings, you will give them power and weight. You give them a title, category, and bullshit. That's what I'm saying. To keep it simple. The word sad won't ever feel sad. Breakups is not word breakups. The healing journey is not about the healing journey. We physical beings, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever, because it's your belief, whatever you were taught, your caregivers, you're a star seed, and you're a child of God, whatever your phrase is, your title, it doesn't matter. We Spanish say that it's not your belief, it's you as a physical being. That's the problem. It's the beings in your life that, especially they're fucking toxic, to narcissistic, which I keep it simple. My situation, the circle of zombies. Why are they in your life? Especially in your fucking 4 walls, your household. Why are they in your house, your home? Sometimes in life you make sacrifices. It could be your own physical home, etc. Wise, you're both in the lease, all that shit. You gotta leave. You might lose money. You might lose, or you sit there and potentially catch a case, or become bitter and hateful and shit. your mental health goes to be way fucking worse. That's why it takes your energy. That's when y'all do the breakups, the healing journey, the glow up, cool. And then magically you get another toxic relationship once again. What happened to your glow up? What happened to your energy? It goes to shit. That's it once again. Like Buddha taught mind and body, not knowing. He taught this like 25 or whatever, 2,000 years ago, whatever. And that's crazy, man. That's fucking, he's a beast, a fucking goat, man. Dead ass. And then Jesus came along too, you know? Kept it simple, straight to the point, every which way. That's why when you speak truth, honesty-wise, a lot of people got the truth. They call, you know, like the pharaohs and bullshit. They call you crazy, you lost it, you know. You need medical bullshit, go see a fucking psych ward. Like, bruh, the truth hurts, simple as that. You don't have to, once again, I'm not a Bible thumper. You have to change it. The word have is triggering. You should want to change your ways. You should want to start the healing journey. But you don't have to. That is your choice if you will. I want every beggar chasing adult. I check on my peoples, my one-on-ones, whatever people in Seattle, I check on you. But that's it. I don't respectfully, I don't stress about people. Why should I? I know they got like the same gift that I have, that everybody has. Every breath you take when you wake up every morning, or whatever time frame you sleep, power naps and bullshit, you're blessed one more day. You got what? We all have the same shit, two same gifts. Free will and choice. Or if you want to say choice and free will, same shit. Free will and choice. So what am I choosing? What am I doing? I'm here with you guys. What are you choosing? What are you doing? You're behind the screen hearing this shit. And after, I'm about to log the fuck off. After I log off, as one being, I'm living in my van. And my home's 3 hours away. And a lot of you make sacrifices. And you have that best as possible. But I'm blessed as a being. You guys behind the screen after I log off, you be sounding depressed, bitter, and hateful. You be looking at your partner sleep like a baby. And you know it's toxic as fuck. You're like, fuck, I'm still here. How much more longer will you be there for? You know, and give yourself grace once again. I make it sound easy to become a real support team. You know, just day by day baby steps. But the sooner you leave, the better for yourself. Yeah, remember that's an adult. That's not your kid. If they allow you to be in their life, to be part of the real support team, which is easier said than done because that's your ex to be, you know, ex-husband, wife type of situation. Feelings are involved, yes. Love, time, and feelings are involved every which way. That's why I know your ex is my next tattoo. They don't have to talk to you. They get hate you the rest of life. That's why you do closure for yourself. It's not for nobody else at all. Like time heals. Time alone communication. What's the second part? It's, you know, it's your choice to do comprehension, to let it go for you, not for them. And when you comprehend why it failed, trust, you won't do it, the intent, you won't do it again. If it's falling apart, you'll walk away every which way. Like, well, I'm good. It was only 6 months, but guess what? It's all right. I figured out why it failed. But I'm not doing 7 months, 8 months. Nope, I gotta go, you know? So yeah, but love you guys. Have a blessed night. Take care. Be safe. Have an awesome, phenomenal weekend. See you guys Monday night, because I gotta chill with the kids, do co-parenting. So, take care, Big Squad. Love you guys. Have a good night. Take care. Touch out. Be safe. Zoo Squad, have you guys have a good night, stay blessed, enjoy your weekend, take care, ciao, be safe. Twitch, love you guys, take care, be safe, have a good night, ciao.